missed you. Yes. Yes, I missed you. Okay, where's... Oh, that's gone. So, originally we were gonna play Nekopara, but I was like, I don't really feel like doing the voices today. We will do it next week, so I want to get this story out of the way, and meanwhile do Varka's story quest before, I don't know, I forget. So that will be our games for today. Yes. I'm not sure how long it will take, but we'll see. Alright, so I kind of accidentally maybe started a little bit at this, but we'll see if it will replay here. So right now we are at the point where everybody is acknowledging that Sparksy is in control of this whole academy, and we still are learning a little bit about Himiko's past, and it must be very quite a tragic one, because basically almost everybody at the school got killed. And so it's interesting, I guess. So I'm not sure if it will replay it, but I will tell you what happens if it doesn't replay the cutscene. There was a little bit of a cutscene, so. Oh yeah, Sparkle is kind of helping us, and yeah. Also, we got some new characters to go for, so yes. Okay, here we go. So that annoying mom has already fallen asleep. Wow. Soon. Looks like she got defeated. There will only be one sparkle in the world. Or maybe everyone will be one. Don't attack during my transformation! Despicable! Too bad. The audience has all arrived. I'll hereby declare the first battle of the Fantasy Supplement has commenced! Hell yeah. So right now we're gonna beat her up. What? Oh, there's also audio issues. It's the game, not me. Select one head of the subdivision, while the rest stay on the primary. Just, I guess.
Where the heck did she drag me to?
Future will come. Hope you're prepared. I'm fine.
Get up!
No matter. I will once more keep everything. How's this take? Thank you.
Get him! Get him, fight on. Boba.
Nice second, my friend. Indulge yourself! Future will come. It ain't over. I'm fine. In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters. I've heard the call.
Let's see. Mr. Wind. Let's change it up, yeah. It'll be fine.
Stream starting.
Okay, that one sounds a lot better. Just before it was like, what the hell?
Facing death, yet find doubt farewell. No other choice but forward. Tomorrow!
Ill fate descends.
What you drag me to?
I can't hear a single word that she said there.
I'm fine. No matter. All once more, no matter.
Now you know what I'm capable of.
Are you kidding me now?
Facing death, yet finding life. Serenity is before me. The future will come.
Destiny isn't up.
How's this take? Thank you. I can still keep going. A bicycle, friend. Indulge yourselves!
Where the heck did she drag me to?
Tomorrow! I'm fine. Tear the sky!
Did everyone really take good care
Overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me. The future will come.
Ill fate descends.
I was just thinking.
I'm fine.
Come on, I just want to get this story over with.
I'm fine. No matter. Heard the call. I will once more keep everything. Doubt other choice but forward. Tomorrow!
Get him! No!
Ill tidings manifest.
How's this taste?
Thank you. I can still keep going.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path. The future will come. Overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me.
Let's drown her in our spit.
Your spit, ew. What the hell?
I'll never yield to fate. Quench the flames of blood.
Special guest.
Feel the scorching hatred. Tear the sky. All stars burn to ash.
Tomorrow!
Destiny isn't chosen.
Step up, let's see
Memories
it.
are beneath the water. Lies an endless abyss.
Time to mix things up.
Thank you.
Slice like
I can still keep going.
Indulge yourselves!
They're the ones cyberbullying us.
Take a call.
What do you
Wait.
want to know?
Existence is of no consequence.
Future will come.
Dare hurt my fans?
surprised that we are winning at this.
In the mood for another beating?
Yeah.
Time to mix things up.
Thank you. I can still keep going.
Out farewell. The future will come.
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill tidings manifest.
I don't know what that said, but okay.
This smoke will watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Don't worry, bro. I got you.
Not everyone wants to be you. I'll show them my elation.
Oh shit.
Sparks isn't over yet.
Stop her! She's trying to escape into the crowd!
No need to panic, you two. Sunday will share my vision with you. Let my eye of Ishvara see through it all. Weal and woe, clear as day.
Oh shit.
I see where the culprit is. Fought you.
Too easy.
Are you okay? Where did everyone go?
Look over here.
Oh,
General Yao Guang? Am I seeing things?
yes.
We're just attuned to each other, that's all. Oh, feeling dizzy? Don't worry, it's just a minor side effect. When I first opened my eyes, I couldn't even conduct basic self-care for nearly a month. Don't worry though. With my reinforcement, you'll be back to normal in a moment.
Thank you, General. By the way, above your head...
Can you see the sign above my head? So, whether it brings weal or woe, whether it changes or not, please keep this secret safe from me. Don't let me know, and don't let anyone else, okay?
What's in it for me?
Hey, I went out of my way to help you here. Can't you give me a discount? Consider it good karma.
Alright. So can't Sundays also see your sign?
I'm afraid not. As an observer, your gaze reaches far deeper than his.
Damn. What are you afraid of?
In that fleeting moment, your eyes gained insight into my destiny. For those who wish to defy their own destiny, the best approach is to avoid gazing too long into fate, especially not letting powerful observers do so. Now,
What do you
that
mean,
know
you
the
and
reason,
I?
surely you'll do me the small
What do you
favor
mean
and
by
keep the
that?
secret?
But what if I let it slip on accident?
If you dare to spill the secret,
Hey, I said if it on accident.
I'll tell everyone all about your true identity. You're a former Stellaron hunter, aren't you?
I don't remember
Oh,
any of that.
Just imagine the chain reaction that would cause. I don't even want to think about it.
Sure, there'll be questions, and I'm like, I don't remember any of that.
Doesn't this feel like the opening scene of a comedy? Two people who barely know each other, yet they're keeping each other's destiny a secret.
So I don't know.
I guess you could say we're now partners in fate. No surprise there. After all, both comedy and fortune-telling thrive on unexpected twists and turns of fate, don't they? All right, looks like the side effects have worn off. Time for us to say goodbye.
Wait, I got so many questions.
And you,
Woman!
are you okay?
What just happened?
I was so confused. I couldn't see a thing. All I remember is Sparksy and the Nameless got into a fight.
I saw everything. The Nameless from the Express smashed Sparksy right into the wall with one swing. That strength was unreal.
That was such an epic fight, as expected from a cosmic hero. That was seriously awesome.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Looks like the students have all recovered from the contamination.
Did they recover?
Or did I recover? I don't know, man. Interesting, okay.
Sparksy probably didn't expect that the first miracle of the Phantasmoon games wouldn't be everyone becomes her, but the Express hero defeats the villain spreading the virus. Compared to a streamer reflecting people's desires, the fearless trailblazer of the Astral Express is more of an attention grabber.
So this Phantasmoon's games.
That's right. Sometimes the supplicants work together, sometimes they clash. It's like a coin toss. No telling which side will land until the moment it hits the ground. At least this time, I hope it doesn't end in bloodshed.
So what would I do if I win?
You're one step closer to an audience with Aha. Right now, all of Plain Arcadia is watching you, and all of their attention's flooding over you. And the mask you wear. Make the most of that attention. From now on, you'll represent the Trailblaze to show this world of elation what elation is.
And what should we do with her?
Show mercy. Or don't. No, I'm just kidding. Lower your bat.
Eat
The
my man.
audience in this Arcadia doesn't go easy on losers at the games. She'll lose her wish power soon enough, and the Sparksy virus will fizzle out. You can hand her over to the Department of Aberration Defense for imprisonment, or set her free. As a supplicant who's become the focus of all, I'm sure you've already made your decision, right?
And she absorbed me. I thought it was all over. Thankfully, gray hair, you won this one. 1 point for the Trailblaze.
Who said it will really take its scores? So are you really just a mask?
Who knows? But come on, doesn't that sound insanely cool? I'm totally adding this to Miss Sparkle's 132 origin stories. Maybe we're all just masks that someone else has shed.
I hope the tavern doesn't send assassins.
The tavern? They might kick up a fuss about Sparksy's defeat for a few days. Maybe some foolish hotheads might even come knocking to fight you. But trust me, give it a couple days and the tavern will act like none of it ever happened.
And what's your plan now?
If I really am a mask, then naturally I should return to my wearer's face. But if I'm not, then maybe I need to reclaim the mask I've lost.
I understand.
Finish her.
So, Victor, here to claim your prize? Very well. Sparksicle has no objections to that. So what'll it be? Gonna hand me off to the Department of Aberration Defense? Lock me up as a hardened criminal? But knowing you, you're not that heartless, are you? Or maybe you want to take away my streaming account as punishment. I'll livestream 24/7 and sing praises of your valor.
Hand me your mask.
All right! Let what belongs to the Graphia family return to the Graphia family. But don't let this little win get to your head. You've still got a long, long way to go before you meet the laughter. We can keep working together.
Oh,
Better to have a
Hello,
friend
Spectre.
at the Phantasmoon Games than another enemy.
God, this audio
Right.
is so weird.
What?
I hope they fix it for
No
the next
parting
update.
words?
I'm letting her decide your fate.
How do you like this ending, Sparksicle? Old model. You and your powerful supporters won this one. I've got no comeback. As a mask, what do you plan to do with your original self? Who's the mask and who's the original? Shouldn't that be decided by the one left standing? Your plan is finished. Your elation has been eliminated. You're the one who should be called the old model. That elation isn't mine. It's the elation everyone chose. And besides, wasn't it your idea in the first place? What? You told me to leave you behind. You also told me to take the idea and its relevant memories and go chase my dream.
Well,
That's totally something Miss Sparkle would do. How do you like this ending, Sparkle? How does that joke go again? Take the mask from a masked fool, and what's left but a fool? But take the fool out of a masked fool, and all that's left is the mask. Come on, Sparkle. Time to end this little charade. No show is complete without a curtain call. Shall we become one at last? Bang! Ladies and gentlemen, are you having fun? A friendly reminder from Miss Sparkle. Don't underestimate the Phantasmoon Games. You won't get another opening act as spectacular as this Sparksicon, you know.
after the toy gun went off, Sparkle and Sparksy were no
Sparksy.
longer here.
No. Sparkle? Which one is which?
Perhaps it was just a masked fool, playing a harmless trick under the watchful eyes of the gods. Or maybe she just wanted to remind us that the elation in plain Arcadia has become something even the gods no longer recognize. In any case, everything here has come to an end. We should move on and unravel the next plot.
You okay there? That creepy crossroad.
Indeed. I want to investigate and find out who exactly created that place and why. Let me know when you're ready to head out.
We can go now. You retrace your steps back into an eerie twilight classroom.
This place. It's like nothing ever happened. The ghosts are gone.
And what exactly happened back then?
15 years ago, during the last Fantasy Moon Games, I participated as a supplicant. I once believed that all it took for a supplicant to win was to show the people a magnificent miracle. And then I'd have an audience with the Eon of Elation. How foolish. How naive I was. Not everyone wants to obtain everyone's wish power in a positive way. On July 22nd, year 1984 of the Arcadian calendar, a supplicant harboring immense malice stepped into Graphia Academy. He slaughtered 22 students who had stayed behind after school, then went on to Dovebrook District, where 146 innocent civilians were either killed or wounded.
Oh, Jesus.
That spirit moved like a deranged artist, leaving corpses, imprinting his signature mark. The Bloody Bloom. The media dubbed him the Herald of Death.
It was a tragedy the world could not forget. The Fantasy Moon Games of that year came to be remembered as the Blood-Stained Games.
Who was this guy?
So many parents lost their children. So many people lost those dearest to them. One of the victims was my very own daughter. Upon my return, I stood before the grave where she was laid to rest. Her name was Himeko.
Huh? Like, what? Huh?
Forgive me. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ryusuke, the current dean of Graphia Academy. So, this lady who bears her name, who exactly are you?
15 years ago, when I made up my mind to join this Fantasy Moon Games, my father wasn't with me. Even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death, my father was still off somewhere, wandering the cosmos.
What the
Strictly
hell?
speaking, ever since I can remember, his presence in my life has been as thin as the air in space.
Oh, wow.
So, I would ask you, who bears his name? Who exactly are you?
This is a little complicated. So one guy remembers
Welcome back
something,
to the
and then she
Arcadian Morning
remembers
Report
another thing.
Special edition. We
It's like
continue
a
to bring you updates on the Fantasy Moon
twist.
Games.
The SparksyCon hosted by Supplicant Sparksy came to an abrupt end less than an hour after it began.
Under the watchful eyes of the entire network, the Nameless from the Astral Express went head-to-head with streamer Sparksy in a spectacular showdown. Unbelievable! I used to think all of the Trailblazers fight scenes in director Rekka's latest film, Holy Grail Stay Night, were just special effects. Turns out she's got real moves.
we'll continue following the Astro Express's activities and bring you...
Breaking news! Around 4 p.m. today, the Security Bureau uncovered multiple corpses at the Sinwish Syndicate's headquarters in Dovebrook District. Initial reports suggest violent infighting among gang members as the cause.
What the
Even
hell?
more shocking, an IPC employee was found dead at the scene. According to the investigation, the victim was identified as Lyndon Scott.
Oh,
Lyndon Scott, age 34.
thank God he
Field
died.
operative in the Strategic Investment Department. Ring any bells, Mr. Ashvale?
Never heard of him. What was someone from the IPC doing here?
Word is, the Sinwish Syndicate recently got hold of a mask. Maybe Mr. Scott came to negotiate for the Phantasmoon games and got caught in the fallout.
May he rest in peace with all
Apologies
his
for
animal
interrupting
noises.
your work, Mr. Ashvale.
Wouldn't call it an interruption. The mess at Graphia Academy cleared itself up. But this...
Initial assessment. 33 Sinwish Syndicate members. Leader Polwave included, along with second-in-command Costide, were murdered in the same time frame.
Costide.
The victims show clear signs of trauma and fractures, along with massive blood loss. Exact cause of death still pending further autopsy.
These stylized handprints. We both know what they mean. Bloody Bloom. Only one person ever used that as their calling card. The Herald of Death is back.
Oh shit.
Your suspicion isn't without merit, but that guy was executed 5 years ago.
Was he though?
Who witnessed it? Was the execution broadcast to the public? Who can prove he's dead? Who's to say you didn't let him out to rig this entire game?
You've heard the rule, haven't you? No one can enter the Phantasmoon games twice. So let me give you a piece of advice. Don't let rage gnaw away at your reason. It's bad for your health. The case's info is in the dossier. Get to work. The Department of Aberration Defense isn't paying us to bum around, hmm?
Rage sparked quietly in the detective's chest, and not even the wind from Dovebrook could dispel the metallic tang
Is someone
of blood
snoring?
clinging to his nose. When he first heard the Sinwish Syndicate had obtained the mask, a grim premonition stirred within him, but he never expected it to be the omen of a friend's death.
Mr. N, he's no longer with us. Now he's
Close enough.
just a body, another nameless casualty buried beneath a headline. People only care about the stars twinkling above, about the epic tales of the eternal conflicts among the cosmos's great figures. Compared to all that, who would mourn a small-time thug from a petty gang?
What should we do next?
I've been slacking off for far too long. It's time to make a choice.
Oh.
Mr. Ashvale, if you're calling now, may I assume you've accepted my offer?
You are right, Miss Pearl. I'll join the games. Assuming you still need me, of course.
My offer still stands. Just like 15 years ago, the same omen returns. There are signs the Phantasmoon games are spiraling out of control again. Mr. Ashvale, I ask for your strength to steer the Zeonic games back on course.
All I have to offer is a heart set on revenge.
Today, 33 citizens of Plain Arcadia and one IPC colleague perished under mysterious circumstances.
I mean, he was.
Imitating the Herald of Death's methods, attempting to interfere with the games. Only victory can bring solace to the fallen.
No. What consoles the dead is only justice.
What's the matter? Found a better candidate? Don't I even make the short list?
This is a game shaped by the most capricious Eon. Surprises and twists are its very nature. It's only right I choose the strongest players. Even so, I have to ask, what makes you so sure that I'd hire a wanted criminal to fight in the Phantasmoon games, instead of tossing you into an IPC cell?
Throw me in prison? But the Strategic Investment Department in Penacony clearly extended an olive branch to us Stellaron hunters. No? Changed your minds already? You suits sure turn faster than a page in a paperback. So let's cut the fluff. Give me a mask. Call it your first strategic investment in us. What do you say?
Understanding comes first, then the investment. Tell me, how do you plan to earn my trust?
Apologies in advance. Before I came to meet you, I broke into your collection room. I know what you've been working on. Imaginate. Tell me, have you heard of Zero? Greatest hacker and most feared player in all of Punklord?
Some say she's an emanator of elation, while others say she enters the dark zone created by Mythos, as if it were her own backyard. She caused Punklord's data meltdown and infected IPC branches in 28 segmenta, isolating them from each other. Most information about Zero is half true.
What is going on
half
on my
false,
right ear?
much like the rumors
Or my left ear, I
surrounding
mean.
you Stellaron hunters.
I can't
But
tell
one
about
thing is
right
certain.
and left.
Zero suffered a major downfall, and is now a prisoner of the IPC.
It's obvious she left a deep impression on you. Traumatic, even. In that case, you should also know that ether editing and imagenesis stem from the same technological source. Or art.
I know. I've studied it.
How could I forget? You stole Zero's tech to make that lousy cash grab game Ethereum Wars. Of course, you'd know all this. But you corporate moneybags will never comprehend it. The fleeting, ever-changing power of the elation. Zero once tampered with a parameter of reality, creating an independent realm that belonged solely to her. Just like that other one.
Just like Graphia. Are you willing to trade the secrets of imagenesis?
I can think about it.
Deduction. You may be lying. I've heard that those who join the Stellaron Hunters have long since abandoned the path they once walked.
Who knows? You're in the Arcadia of Elation. Wouldn't it be a waste not to test your luck?
Deal, Ether Hacker. And to seal it with confidence, let me show you a little trick of the trade.
A hacking trick?
Not exactly professional. Negotiating while soaked in a bathtub. I took one of your data slices. This will help us have a more honest conversation.
How did you do that?
Because I've studied you, including that cyber battle between you and that genius Schoolum. I even logged into all 76 of those banned accounts.
I scattered just enough data breadcrumbs online for you to sniff out, leading you to the Ashen Detective. I even let you stroll through my collection room to explore as you pleased. Miss Silverwolf, a word of advice. Don't treat that mask like some 10 Stoneheart's investment in a Stellaron hunter. Just think of this deal as something private between you and me.
Oh.
What the heck? I just blinked and suddenly half the supplicants are wearing masks? I was hoping the show would get better. Streamers clashing with cosmic heroes. A flashy brawl without anyone getting hurt. Wouldn't that have been nice? But now we've got a crow, a shell, a cat, a wolf? How many more mystery guests are crashing the stage? And this thing? When did it sneak in? In the end, everything always spirals into the abyss. But you're the rare exception. Your first battle wasn't bad for a greenhorn protagonist. Since you came out on top, let's wipe the slate clean on that doom-filled oath. Who knows if the owners of those masks will become your friends or opponents? Or maybe one of them will bring about that terrifying future I saw in my dreams. Little one, how'd you find your way here? The supplicants in this Phantasmoon Games really caught me by surprise.
Why don't those people in the Go Home Club?
Go Home Club.
I will walk to the end.
What's this about? Okay, what is this about? Boss, have you been keeping up with Point Out Kitty's trending news? My keen little ears are twitching. I mean, what? We post what the readers want to see. Questions locked and loaded. We trust internet instincts, boss. All right. Before we start recording, let's give a magazine office a little level up in this abuse of the place. All right. Perfect. I already snapped a first shot. Next, straight to the venue. Our guest has arrived. Please welcome the Raccoon Max Supplicant, the real-life inspiration behind Fluffy Across the Blue, the one who ended Sparxicon. Oh, wow. Where... I can't keep doing this. Where did all those people come from? When did you get here? Hey everyone, I'm a reporter from Foolish TV news program, Arcadian Morning Report, Bumblebee. Greetings, dear viewers. I am a guest accompanied with the Shansho Yunquei delegation. As expected, out from Ray, our resident campers on the trending board. Third from the left. So that'll be that person on the wall over there. Greetings, friends of playing Arcadia. And greetings to you, benefactor. I am Team Yoon. Running into a familiar face so far from home. What a pleasant surprise. It is. It's always such a joy to see you, benefactor. Please help me with keeping this little snitch about being the number one assassin. First, congratulations with your opening victory at Sparksicon. But I can't think of any words can't be a reunion. There's no words, no acting, no nothing. I'm ready to bail at a moment's notice. Please select another, the person in the wall over there. Oh, you caught me! I'm like Gyarados, but I'm not Gyarados. I'm not just the Dean of Graphia Academy, I'm also the founder of the campus voice. And who was that guy? He said he was the current dean of... Did we step into the past? Because he was the current... He said he was the current one. And now this guy's saying that he's the dean. I guess we'll have to know in the next update. First time hearing about this program. Yes, the campus media has got a long way to go. Either way, thanks for saving Graphia Academy. First question. What do you think the classes at Graphia Academy? I always love Dean Sparksy. What classes did I even take? Sorry, but that's how the school... But that's how the school works. What is this? Keep those fire extinguishers and stuff stocked in the hallways, I guess. Good point. Alright, this is all going nowhere. Let's wrap the interview up. Hey boss, don't forget safety interview for the slot at the Furbo Weekly. My turn. Papa Prince. I've been deep undercover at Sparksicon, working tirelessly and capturing exclusive footage. What's wrong being stationed at Graphia Academy? Oh, my desk is at my home. I can't be away from home too long. Please, Grey Raccoon, take me back. Fine. Yay! Here comes the questions. First question. Eyewitness say in the park spotted by Mr. Dong Kong of the Astro Express and a mysterious man in Doverbrooks district. Isn't Ray isn't the only member of the Astro Express with a possession of a mask. During Sparksicon incident, you teamed with the others against Sparksy, leading to some claim the Astro Express as a plaything. I'm just here to confirm or clarify if you could disclose on the details. Which side are you reporting? Are you a reporter or a mole? Sorry! I started as a gossip rag after, once we get rolling, we won't stop. Alright, next question. There has been many reports about the old red Sparksy model that has been deceased in battle, but after Sparksy got wrapped up, she just vanished. So, who's the real Sparksy? Well, Holy Frabba, what are your questions about Sparksy? I knew it. You watch his streams all the time. You're confiscated. Well, if you really have to confiscate it, at least let me delete a few bookmarks first. Danger alert! Switching questions. Let's try this one. Actually, I've been lurking at Sparks Head groups for quite a while, and I discovered the fans were absolutely furious about Sparksy getting owned. How do you, Ray, plan on handling these rabid fans? I'm gonna settle it face to face. Oh, yeah. Just don't run your mouth behind a screen. I'll talk with my bat. Okay, so you like to do a danger. Alright. You like to... Well, that's about all the time we have. Alright, dear friends, let's wrap up for today. Bye-bye. I don't know what I was just reading. Like, I guess you could just like on them, I don't know. There's a hand in the wall. What's this? I'll do that later. Treasure gadget that can be used indefinitely after use. One basic treasure location will be displayed. Oh! Okay, so it's like equivalent to a compass for Genshin. Alright, gotcha. And no, I did not name the company after... I did not name the company Death Notes. I'm pretty sure this whole planet is roughly based on Japanese media stuff. So, because there was like a lot of like video games. I think there was like a Toyota that was referenced. And it's like basically kind of based on Japan, sort of, in their medias. There was some animes, of course, like Death Notes and whatever not. And I think one of the relics is based on Sailor Moon. could be wrong. I don't even know who to, like, wish for. But, yeah. Well, I guess that's all of that for Star Rail. I didn't think it would take that short. What, almost like an hour? No, that's not bad. I knew it will be short, but I didn't know how short. So Himiko has a different memory about what happened after the bloodshed thing, and then this guy also has a different sort of memory, maybe? Saying that, you know, he buried his daughter and also named Himiko. Brandon, thank you for the stretch and hydrate. We'll do Genshin here in a little bit. I don't know. It seems a little confusing right now, but we'll see. But I don't think it's very confusing than what Amphorius was for me. But, because that was like a whole bunch of dumping, in my opinion. Alright, let me change this. I was gonna do this next week, but then I'm like, I don't feel like voice acting for Nekopara, so we'll do that next week. Yep. Oh, I also posted the polls on YouTube, and I will be posting the polls on Twitter soon for what kind of Gen 2 game for Pokemon we're going to play. So, once the Twitter one is done, then the results will be in. So, it will take like, I don't know, a week. But I didn't think that YouTube can also go on for over a week. I thought I had like a limit, but I guess not. Alright, let's try out Varga here. I mean, what's a whole hype about him? Besides him wielding like 2 claymore swords in each hand. He can kind of fly. Damn. If there are Pyro, Hydra, Electro, Cryo characters in the party, you'll convert them into elemental damage. Huh. But not like Geo, Animo, or Dendro. Gmo. What a name. That seems alright.
Teamwork is trip time for takeoff.
The turning point is
Going in. Think you can get away?
Thunder! Alright, interesting. Yeah, I already played his tutorial before, so...
Witness the power of
Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence.
Swirl, Mark 2. Stand clear.
Beware the creatures of the night. Use the force authorized. Be silent.
Damn, alright. That was quicker than I thought it was. Okay. We don't need to do Bennett. We don't need to do him. Oh. Alright. It's time to get into this story quest. What is this?
Huh? Where'd this letter in our bag come from? Did it just blow in on the breeze?
What? Read the invitation letter. Greetings, honoring knight. Rayan!
Is but a backdrop of constant motion.
Rayan! It's a pleasure to be...
alone
Shut up!
and unchanging.
Shut up. It's a pleasure to be in touch once more. This is Jean. The Wild Hunt thread in Noncry has been neutralized, and the Knights of Favonius expedition is drawing to a successful close. We extend our sincere invitation to both of you to join for this event, which will be held on the beach across from Star Snatch Cliff. Alright, I guess we'll do this one first, I guess. I mean... I didn't know this was an event.
Jean said this is where the event is supposed to be, but there's nothing here.
What is this?
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, this is where our journey officially began.
Yep.
That sure brings back memories. Kinda nostalgic, really. Even after all this time, this place hasn't changed one bit.
Fleeting moments.
Look who's getting all sentimental and poetic.
Oh, okay.
Well, we still need to find Jean and the others. Let's have a look around.
Alright. Prologue? Question mark.
Paimon remembers there used to be hydro slime hiding here, but it's gotta be gone now, right?
Oh, it's just like the...
Whoa!
Kind of like the April
A fungus?
Fools.
Are those supposed to be in Mondstadt? Not that these are a real threat to us at this point, but still!
At 115? Bro. What is this?
Hello, little pigeons.
Hear that? They said this isn't hard enough. Should I grab a geofish for the next round then?
Who the fuck is in my head?
Time to get competitive.
Did you hear that, Paimon?
Hear what?
Yeah, it must be my imagination.
Huh? Why did someone hang Jumpy Dumpty mines all over this tree?
To look like Sincerias?
What? But they don't look
you like.
Fruit?
You can't even eat them. Hold on. Could this be an event setup thing? Not a lot of people come here, but a bomb's still a bomb. If someone gets hurt by accident,
Boom!
he's gonna get marched off to the confinement room again.
Let's clean this up, I guess.
But let's take a picture with the camera before we take them down. First the fungus, and now this? Something weird is going on. If it turns out not to be event-related, it'll be good to have a record of what we found.
I think you got a little smarter.
You couldn't just compliment Paimon's smarts like a regular person? Whatever. Paimon will take it.
Yeah, you're such a
Better than being called emergency food, at least. Anyway, it never
I don't
hurts
call
to
you
be
that.
careful.
I call you a dumbass.
We've seen through lots of tricks, but
Other people
we've
call you
also
that.
gotten the short end
Not
of the
me,
stick
though.
a bunch of times, too.
But I do got it. But I'm not getting a bad feeling this time.
Paimon likes the optimism. Come on,
This
let's
time.
get that picture taken.
Not next time.
Then, get rid of these bombs.
Not the last time. Oh, oops, I didn't eat my candy. Oh. Ah, my ass!
Fireworks. Guess there was no danger after all. Were those meant to welcome us or something?
Why are you
Anyway,
over there?
We should be good here. Let's keep going.
What?
Huh. What was it Paimon said back then? Ah, right.
Oh wow, it's just like 5 years ago. Oh, I'm feeling so old. Feel so old. And there are only a few of these statues scattered across the land.
Among the 7 gods, this god controls the wind. You remember too.
Yeah, because
It's
you're
weird,
NPC.
It seems like there's something different about it.
I think so
Let's take
too.
a closer look.
Oh, and we gotta go the long way around. Why can't we just take the shortcut and fly over there, Paimon?
As we all know,
Right! Poetry and language flow like the wind.
Well, at least the traveler gets to speak. Thank God.
Look, there really is something wrong with this statue of the 7.
Venti. Oh no. Venti, no. Oh, I have to swim over there. And you can't.
Okay, Paimon's sure of it now. This can't be for an event. No one in their right mind would replace that huge statue of the 7 with a statue of Klee.
Oh God. I mean, it's cute, but like, I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, and well made too.
I don't know how that thing is
That's not the
floating in the air.
You're not
On
weirded
her
out by
hand.
this?
Nope.
Oh, you're right. This must be Alice's doing.
Yeah, I've been hearing
She
them
could put
voices in
100
my
Klee
head.
statues all around Mondstadt and
Not the
Paimon
usual
still wouldn't be
ones.
surprised. That explains the other weird stuff we saw up till now, too.
Must be inside her
She
event.
must have asked Jean to write that letter so we'd lower our guard. No, wait. Maybe that was Alice just pretending to be Jean. Paimon wouldn't put it past her.
Ah, joke's on you.
Paimon's not upset.
Sure.
The surprises were nice, and this statue is pretty cool. Plus, we got to take a little trip down memory lane. Makes Paimon feel all warm and fuzzy, remembering where it all began.
I guess so,
What do we
yeah.
do now, though? There's nobody around. Yeah,
If this is some sort of elaborate prank, guess we're in it until the people behind it jump out and say, "Gotcha!"
Maybe that's what Alice wants.
Huh? What does that mean?
She seems to prepare a lot of surprises for us.
And there could be even more. Guess all there's left to do is touch that statue and find out. Maybe it'll give you the power of pyro or something.
I already have the power of pyro. I already have it.
The world opens itself before those with noble hearts.
Oh God, it explodes. Okay. Well, how is that statue talking?
Full of surprises.
I don't remember all the statues talking like that.
Let's keep going and see what else we find.
I don't have my decorated wings. What the fuck, Genshin? I put some decorated wings instead of these black ones.
Go now.
Who the hell is that?
There's something huge in the sky.
Okay, we all remember what
And my
Paimon
big
said
cock.
then. Anyway, since he's here, that must mean we're about to meet another old friend in these woods.
There's something huge in the sky. Yeah, it's my big cock. It looks like a chicken. It's so stupid. A big cock in the sky.
Back then,
What do you mean,
Marlon was
is
visited by
he?
the abyss, and Tone Deaf Bard was about to heal his wounds. But your control over Animo wasn't so great, so they noticed you and ran off.
But I got pyro.
You've had tons of practice since then, so mistakes like that should be a thing of the past, right?
Alright, let's go say hi, I guess.
No need to go for a full-on reenactment. Let's go!
So stupid.
Ah, our old friends have arrived.
Yo, what's up?
And it is our great pleasure to greet them. Welcome to Mondstadt, you two. The place where it all began.
Yep. Oddly enough. Sorry, the wallet. I could. Oh, we're here now.
Lovely to see you, dearies. So what's the verdict? Did our special welcome ceremony meet the mark?
It was interesting.
It was very... you, that's for sure. Paimon can't believe the Knights of Favonius let you go that far. Where'd you move the real statue of the Seven anyway?
Oh, gracious me. You still haven't figured it out. If I had actually done something to that statue, I would have been locked up in the teensy room next door by now. Certainly not my idea of a pleasant afternoon.
So, what's going on here?
Ah, now you're asking the right questions, Paimon.
The answer lies over here.
Nicole!
Oh!
You're here too?
That's right. Our two lovely mages are here on vacation. In fact, everything you just experienced was their handiwork. But
Of course.
I'll leave the explanations to Miss Nicole. I trust you're well acquainted with her skill at explaining all manner of magic and phenomena.
What is
Yes.
this?
We
Why is
experienced
there
that firsthand in Nocra.
What?
This bubble is a new kind of magic Alice and I invented. Inside it is a small
Why you
world
put, like, 3
created
dots?
using a person's memories. When you were busy reading that invitation to Mondstadt,
Well, not dots.
Alice took the
Asterisk
opportunity to
kiss,
place you
something
within
like
it.
that?
Oh, we didn't even notice.
There's no link or anything.
I wouldn't be much of a Dodo King if I couldn't pull off a simple trick like that.
All that to say, the things you saw weren't real. They only exist within this bubble.
Makes sense.
Except for Venti and Dvalin, of course. I invited
Oh, you
Venti,
clipped it.
and he
Oh.
brought the dragon along.
It's not every day you get to relive the beginning of your
Huh.
journey. It
I
feels
don't know why
like
it doesn't show up like that.
listening to a verse you haven't heard
Oh,
in
well.
a while, right?
I'll take a look
You might
at
not
it later.
remember the name or melody, and still, you start humming along in no time. I'm assuming your trip down memory lane was similarly nostalgic.
Definitely.
So does Jean know about this or not? Paimon's starting to think that invitation letter was a fake.
Oh, no.
Maybe
Jean
it's-
wrote that herself, I assure you. I wouldn't dare forge a letter under her name.
So you do draw the line somewhere.
Not with my daughter in her clutches. If you ever become a mother, you'll understand.
Oh, come on! It's not like she's being held hostage.
Well,
The point is, this magical bubble was created at the request of the Knights of Favonius. With the expedition in Nodcry coming to an end, the Knights will be home before long.
Varka thinks it's better to give people time to reunite with their families, so he told Jean to hold off on a huge welcome reception for now. Of course, Jean has her own thoughts on the matter. You can get the details from her soon.
As things stand, we're keeping the reception small, but there will be some activities. This magic bubble is one of them. The returning knights can use it to catch up on all the major events that have occurred in Mondstadt while they were gone.
Simply put, it's a reenactment of your adventures.
Indeed. The ultimate goal is for everyone to have a chance to take part in the excitement.
Got it.
So, what about the parts that took a few, creative liberties?
Oh, those were there because the bubble world is still being transcribed and debugged. Memories are easy to extract, and the resulting information density is fine, but it's not exactly a stable medium. If memories are the only thing used to recreate a world, it's hard to ensure a lack of deviations. For example, these memories belong to Venti, but even for someone like him, whose memories are quite reliable, there is bound to be some variance. Not to mention, on their own, memories lack an interactive component, so I added some self-deductive capabilities to this magic, which exacerbated the instability issues, unfortunately.
Yeah, that, makes sense.
For instance, say we're recording memories and Lisa happens to fly into a fury over some overdue library books at the same time. A powerful thunderstorm might unfold in the bubble world out of nowhere. Luckily, there's a simple solution. We just have to send someone to scout things out first. Then we can manually correct anything that doesn't make sense.
Exactly. Plus, once the recording is complete, the magic will loop, so there won't be further deviations, and we won't need real people to act things out. Ah, and before it's all said and done, we'll be sure to cover up your identity, Venti.
Much appreciated. Otherwise, buying around at the Angels share is gonna be much more of a hassle.
Like you're the one who does the buying.
It's settled then. We'll allow you to be the first to relive these precious memories, and in return, you'll be our eyes on the inside.
I knew it.
Yeah, but it sounds like fun. Besides, we already snapped a few pics of some potential bugs. Like that weird statue of the Seven.
Oh, no, Paimon. That one was entirely intentional.
What? Seriously?
As the creator of this world, I'm afforded a bit of creative license, I would think. Creating this bubble was no easy task. Is a little personal touch too much to ask for?
I doubt anyone will mind. As far as I'm concerned, you're free to do as you please. This is Mondstadt, after all.
Oh, well. Paimon can't argue with that.
In that
Well,
case, we'll be counting on you
that
to
was a
continue
long-
testing our work tomorrow.
It's still early. Why
was a
not
long
check out the other
silence.
events at the testing grounds in the meantime? Jean should be there too.
Yeah, we'll go say hi. She's the one who invited us after all.
See you tomorrow.
I think nothing of it. Now that the world is at peace, you two are overdue for a vacation. Best to make the most of it.
Alright, let's take a look at this clip. Mute this for a second. Clips. Okay. Maybe it is a little quiet, but hold on. Hold on. I gotta. Oh wait, I didn't have that all the way up, that's why. Let me hear that again. Make sure the audio's fine. Alright. Alright, I think the audio's fine. I was like, why is it so quiet? And then I realized, oh wait, I got it muted. Why? It's just a big chicken.
Dvalin appeared a little late, but his sparks and splash triggered a deep magical reverberation. Background music needs to start hesitantly.
What the fuck?
I should put another instance of and now the diagnostics are failing? I just don't get it.
Nicole, dear, stop fretting. You're projecting rather loudly, you know.
Every detail is within your control, huh? Color me impressed.
Oh, okay. And then just look up. The fuck is that?
Oh, and didn't you say Kleiner would be making the trip with you this time, Alice?
He's been delayed, I'm afraid. Troublesome happenings on another planet. And of course, just when he jumped through all those hoops to make it back to Tevat, Dottore starts causing trouble. The border is a terrible mess even now. So, unfortunately, his vacation has been postponed. Just yesterday, he did give us a call on the Dodo communication device, though. As you can imagine, Klee was pleased as punch to hear her dad's voice.
I see.
So that's
being
the
a
dad's
seeker
name.
is a tough job indeed.
Yeah, it's not Varka, guys, with your whole conspiracy theories. Like, oh, I think the father might be Varka. It's like, no. He doesn't seem like that kind of type, though. Like, to settle down for a family and stuff. He's like that one uncle that we all know. Not the weird one. The one
Yes,
that's
good
always
work.
getting drunk.
We'll go with this setup.
Hey, Jean! We're here!
We don't talk about the weird one.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, welcome back. Did you have a good time in Alice's magic bubble?
I guess it was a little odd.
It was so cool! Paimon's looking forward to getting back in there tomorrow!
I'll be sure not to spoil it then. I imagine you might be interested in what went into the preparation, though. I loved the idea when Alice brought it up, but I knew it would take a great deal of reenactors, not to mention recruiting Dvalin.
Oh.
Luckily, Venti, or rather, Lord Barbados, agreed to help. After that, I opened up recruitment to the people of Mondstadt. countless volunteers
Oh, yeah,
jumped at
Jean
the
also
chance to
knows
reenact
that
your story's
about
honorary
Fenty's
night.
identity.
It took me 2 days
Jean
just to
and
read through
D-Luke
all the
knows.
applications. A lot of people have gotten involved, and that includes
Along
quite a
with
few
Barca
familiar
and the
faces as
mages
well.
and us.
Are you one of them?
Yes, according to Alice, I'm one of the leading ladies.
I hope it wasn't too much work.
Yeah. There are other activities here too, right? Sounds like there's a lot on your plate.
Ah, well, such are the duties of the acting Grandmaster. I'm used to it. For those of us who have been
For 5
holding down the
years.
fort, so to speak, the return of the expedition team is a matter of
5
great
years.
importance. The Grandmaster contacted me and said not to organize a grand reception on their behalf, and I understand where he's coming from. I'm sure the team will be exhausted upon returning, and making a big fuss might just tire them out further.
I'm sensing a butt in there somewhere. Tone Deaf Bard said you had other ideas.
Yes, well, those of us here in Mondstadt have been awaiting their return for a long time. Resuming normal life after such a long expedition will be quite an adjustment. An official welcome might help them feel at home and reacclimate to life here. Not to mention, it's a chance for the people to show them no matter how long we've been apart, we're still family.
Good point.
Yes, absolutely. And I don't know, perhaps I am overstepping. I just hope the Grandmaster isn't too upset.
I think it'll be fine.
Besides the whole bubble thing, what have you got planned?
Here, I'll show you. First, this is an arena we've set up to showcase Favonius blade work. The cavalry company is in charge of this one. I'm sure there will be some exciting sparring sessions.
Ooh, that means we'll get to see Kaya on stage.
With a
That's
horse?
right. Compared to me, he's much
Will
better
he
at
finally
keeping
get
things
his horse
interesting, even when the subject matter is quite serious. I can think of no better person for the job.
Where's the horses in this game? Like, come on. There's cavalry
Over here,
means being
we're
on
running
a horse.
wind glider speed shooting event. It's not hard to guess who's in charge of this one, I'm sure.
So you got like a special falcon here, but no horses?
Yes, her gliding skills are top-notch, and she's quite creative when it comes to event design.
Genshin, please.
Be sure to check it out when the time comes.
Just
There's
get
also a
some
booth
regular
that will
old
serve as a
model
reception
horses.
area where people can relax and chat with each other. A few simple games will be available as well.
Hard.
Hertha is in charge of the drink stall, but we're still working on the menu.
Well, the more alcohol options, the better, I think. The expedition
Oh,
team likes
you're
the strong stuff.
here.
Fair point. Huh?
What's with that face?
Grandmaster, you're back? Has the entire team returned as well? Well, apologies, we're not quite done with the preparations, but I assure you, it's limited to what you see here. We're exercising the utmost restraint.
Hey. Relax, Jean, relax. No need to get all formal with me. I split from the group to make it back first. Pretend I'm not even here. Besides, I knew you'd want to surprise us, no
He's
matter
here
what
because
I
of
said.
the wine.
Oh, I see.
If I didn't tell you to put on the brakes, I knew you'd go full throttle and start planning the next Ludi Harpastum or Windbloom Festival. You put so much
Yeah, when is
pressure
the
on
Ludi
yourself,
Harpastum gonna
diving
start?
headfirst into the deep end without thinking about how much is on
Genshin.
your plate. I just didn't want you to overwork yourself, that's all.
Oh, wow. That's actually really nice of you.
Well, looking out for my fellow knights comes with a job. As for the event, food, drink, and fun in spades without too much pomp and circumstance. Yeah, just like a Mondstadt festival should be. The team will feel at home in no time.
That's far too kind, Grandmaster. But thank you.
I mean it, you know? Just trust my judgment. Anyway, you two got a sec? Now that I'm finally back in my old stomping grounds, let me treat you to a meal. I'll even introduce you to the Good Hunter's secret menu.
I need to eat too.
Nice.
I need to get some food.
Paimon's never heard of that before.
What's wrong? Not hungry?
Actually, Grandmaster, There's a few things I'd love for you to look over, since you seem to have some time to spare. Perhaps we could go back to headquarters first.
Hang on. You know this is just a pit stop, right? There's not going to be time for me to take over the whole shebang.
Of course. Still, you are the Grand Master.
I can't help you there, bud.
Oh, you have no idea what this means. I'll be trapped in the office until tomorrow morning.
It's not that dramatic. If we make haste, we'll finish before dawn.
As much as Paimon wants to check out that secret menu, you should at least do some work now that you're back.
All right, all right. Oh, let's go.
Procrastinator. I feel it.
Guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh. Alright, interesting. Got some few things here. Actually we can do maybe his another day since this one's limited. Like a limited time. We could do his another day. Not next week, but like the following week. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get supper here real quick. Like all bubbles. Bubble pop. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. some supper. Got me some fried rice. Alright. Now, let's do this. How do I do that again? I like that. They made it an easier way. Probably need to get some soy sauce on it. Oh well. Let's head up to here.
Ah, we made it! Wow, the whole gang's here! Even Master D-Luke!
Jean wanted my input on everything. Even though I left the Knights, Grandmaster Varka has done a lot for me. He didn't stop me from leaving back then, or throw any administrative roadblocks my way. So
That's one of my
I
husbands.
owe him
I only
one.
got 2 in Genshin.
Well, I was sad to see you go, but your mind was made up. And anyhow, you're an adult. As long as you're prepared to follow through on your choices, who am I to stop you? And let me tell you, my rebellious streak was way worse back in the day.
I feel that. I
You
feel
look
that,
pretty
y'all.
tired. Late night yesterday?
Yeah, didn't get much sleep at all. And now my head's killing me. My terrible memories of being Grandmaster came rushing back at once.
The Grandmaster's wording is somewhat misleading, so allow me to elaborate. We made quick work of our tasks yesterday, much to the Grandmaster's great pleasure. So he hit up his friend Charles for a few drinks.
Of course.
You know how it is. When you're catching up with an old friend, a few drinks turn into a few too many. Am I right?
And that's where you get
so you're just
hangovers.
hungover! Ugh, and Paimon was starting to feel bad for you.
I see. Understood. I just received word from the knights stationed at the venue that the setup is complete. You can start today's story at any time.
Got one question.
Ask away.
If everyone can experience a story in the bubble, there shouldn't be anything in there that only I can do, right?
Ah, you mean like how only you could have purified Dvalin's tears? That ability is unique to you. And to be honest, a lot of people might not even know you're capable of something like that. So they might get stuck at that point in the story.
Don't worry, I thought about that. The story told within the bubble has some jumps. I've deleted the parts that might complicate things. The remaining content doesn't require the participant to do much of anything, actually. It should be like watching a play, except you get to walk around as you enjoy the performance.
Wait! But we ran into a combat encounter yesterday when that fungus jumped out at us!
We'll take care of that. Alice and I want this to be an experience even a child can complete without trouble. The parts you're testing today are more stable, so there shouldn't be too many bugs. Of course, when you access the dicier sections, be sure to keep our vision in mind.
Got it.
Speaking of Alice, where is she?
Why are you raising your hand like that?
Klee demanded some playtime with her mom. And of course, as far as Alice is concerned, nothing is more important than a request from her daughter.
Yep,
true.
That checks out.
Ha ha ha! Well, let's get this show on the road. I'm ready to witness our honorary knight story firsthand.
Alright, I'm gonna get some soy sauce because I need some soy sauce. Why is that in the ceiling? And why is that an option for me to look up? Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get soy sauce. If we even have any.
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted.
Alright, let's get into this world.
Whoa! Dizzy! That's gonna take some getting used to. Why didn't that happen the first time?
Looks like we've jumped forward a bit since yesterday. We're at the Favonius Cathedral now.
Wait, is this the bit where we borrow the Holy Lyre?
And are you sure you want to expose this detail?
Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Also, why is Tone Deaf Bard the only one here? What about Varka and the others?
Don't worry. I'm sure Nicole has it all planned out. See? Here comes Diluc now.
Word from the Knights of Favonius is that the Fatui are planning to steal the Holy Lyre der Himmel. Unfortunately, that intel came a little late. A conflict between the two parties is ensuing inside. If the Fatui succeed, we'll miss our chance to borrow the lyre. Come on. Let's go help the Knights. What is it?
Oh, so that's how we're explaining this part. Huh, pretty convincing.
It's all thanks to that committed performance from our good friend Diluc.
I'm just reading the lines Miss Nicole gave me. You need to play along, okay? The cameras are rolling.
Don't worry. Our operation isn't that strict. If there are slip-ups, I'll just delete them later. Feel free to take a relaxed approach.
Okay.
Wait, that was Nicole's voice? Where's it coming from?
Probably that small bubble.
That's right. This is a kind of communication magic. The same one the Knights of Favonius used to get in touch with me earlier. If you get stuck at any point, you can contact me through this magic, and I'll provide a few hints.
How very convenient. I suppose, given how the story is progressing, we don't have to worry about borrowing the Holy Lyre then.
That's right. Obviously, we're not including the stealing part in this version of the story. After all, the Fatui were the ones who ended up with it. Borrowing, stealing, leaving out that detail doesn't change the direction of the story. Anyway, the Knights are currently fighting to protect the Holy Lyre. Varka and Jean are already in the underground area. We should head over as well.
This is like getting to read the script before watching the movie.
I wonder what would happen if, this time, we managed to catch the Fatui thief in the act.
That would complicate things. Worst case scenario, we might need to do another take. So if you could refrain from going off script, that would be great.
Damn it.
Okay.
Someone's got an axe to grind.
Entering basement. No, not that basement.
You're just in time. The situation is not looking good at the moment. The Fatui brought much more force than expected.
Yeah, it's turned into quite a mess.
Oh my god.
You're not bad, boy. Against the Fatui, though, you'll need to try harder than that.
You ain't messing around, huh? Take this!
Oh no! If this keeps up, the Holy Lyre's gonna be... Oh, sorry. Paimon can't do this. Nicole, shouldn't these people be wearing Fatui costumes at least?
Yeah, it's kinda hard to get in the zone when our opponents look like average guild members.
Let me see here. Ah, it looks like magical autoload has been disabled, so the Fatui costumes didn't appear.
Why? Why has it been disabled?
I'll get that fixed. Just ignore the problem for now and continue with the scene. Remember, this is a tense moment.
Okay.
Got it. In that case, I'll evacuate the members of the church right away.
All right, thank you.
I like
As you
this
see,
two
Traveler,
sisters
the
interacting.
situation
It's
is
so
dire. We need to retrieve the Holy Lyre and get it back to headquarters.
Looks like the Fatui are tied up fighting the Knights. I doubt they have the manpower to spare to deal with us.
Which means, if we rush in, we should be able to retrieve the lyre.
See it done.
You all sure are getting into character. Okay then, let's go!
Zarya.
If the conflict really had escalated to this point back then... Ugh. Just imagine the cleanup work.
Yeah, good thing it didn't turn out like that. No use thinking about something that didn't happen, right?
When your free time is as precious as mine, it's hard not to think about it.
Excuse me.
I couldn't keep up with you after all, Grandmaster. It's like you've gotten even stronger since I last saw you.
Expeditions have a way of doing that to people. Ever consider taking your adventurers out on a long trip?
Ah, I think I'll pass.
He's old. That's what basically he's saying. It's like, yeah, I'm old, so no.
I never thought I'd get the chance to spar with the cavalry captain.
I'm always up for a duel, as long as you treat me to a glass of wine after we're done.
So everyone is just chilling now? Okay. I don't think anything over here is like... Nope. Okay. Nope.
How dare you stand in our way! You'll face our Harbinger's wrath soon enough!
Oh, I forgot this one. I was gonna say, like, what the hell?
What a coincidence. Or perhaps I should say, great minds think alike.
Yes, well, this looked like the most relaxed part of the performance. I'd prefer to get this over with and return to my work as soon as possible. I'm assuming you feel the same, Miss Lisa?
Of course. After all, this place suffers from a dire lack of comfortable chairs and good tea.
There is no tea. Alright.
The Holy Lyre! There it is! Well, well, well. It seems our outer diversions were most effective. The knights know not that the true danger lurks right beneath their nose.
At least she's dressed up.
It's no wonder you're known as the youngest, most capable electro-Sisson mage in your unit. You can read our enemy like a book.
No! We're too late!
Put the lyre down!
You heard her! Put it down and put him up! Or this is gonna get ugly!
Why were you facing Jean?
Wait.
Paimon.
Why are you the only one with a costume, Fischl?
Why? Because I fashioned this headpiece myself, of course. How does it look?
I am the spitting image of an Electro-Sisson mage, am I not?
And I suppose I look enough like an Electro-Sisson as I am.
Hold
In
on.
a way, yeah.
Trying to distract me with conniving conversation, are you?
Hey.
Ha! You underestimate me. To think I would appear before you without full confidence in my victory. Go
Oh, shit.
forth, Oz.
So many Oz.
Sissons, take care of these pests.
Oz
The holy
Sissons.
liar der Himmel belongs to the Fatui.
Oz Sissons. Yes.
Whoa, that was fast. Mage-powered flight is something else.
Fischl is... the Fatus is getting away! After her, quick!
Paimon, you gotta get into character. You suck.
Here, take it away, and don't let them catch you.
That's nothing the gliding champion of the Fatui can't handle.
The gliding champion of the Fatui. Oh boy.
Hey! That goes against gliding regulations!
How? How does it go? What? How does this go
Pretty
against...
tough, aren't ya? Well, let's see how you handle this.
Don't give a shit.
Oh. Paimon thought the Adventurers Guild were the only ones role-playing as Fatui.
Just thought I'd lend him a hand. Fischl didn't have time to make me a cool hat, though.
Amber's over there. Let's get ready to land.
I'll land right here. Goodbye, everybody else. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. Oh, yeah? I could catch you, all right, Miss Bunny. Oh, wait. I'm running out of stamina.
Here they come! Positions, everyone!
So this is where the chase ends this time. Wait a minute. This isn't what their hideout looked like. It's at least a few times bigger.
Yes, I remember it being much more run down. This place has far more structural appeal.
The Lawrence clan lived here for a time, but this doesn't look like their handiwork. And I know for sure it's not the work of the Knights.
Must be a bit of creative license on the part of our dear mages, then.
Alice said the original was too run down and didn't fit her aesthetic taste. So we repurposed some assets from the Golden Apple Archipelago. As you can imagine, Alice has always been a go big or go home kind of person.
Yeah, this is go big, all right.
Still, our mission remains the same. We're here to get back the Holy Liar.
Yeah, and this time we have a whole bunch of people to help us. Not just D-Luke. Should be a total piece of cake.
Why you gotta include him? Not that I'm complaining, but...
A human never doubts what their eyes see or rejects the ground beneath their feet. Both now warn you that this is the end of the road. Give up and turn back while you can.
That voice. Is that Mona?
Mona? Oh, you mean Barbarloth's student.
Yes.
You know about her? But Mona came to Mondstadt after your expedition left.
Well, I had regular contact with the Hexen Circle, so her name came up now and then. The whole thing about her messing up and being too afraid to go back? Yeah, I know that too.
What?
How? No one in the Hexen Circle should know about that!
For real? Sorry, but I'm pretty sure all the mages know.
All of them?
I'm afraid so. Oh, except Granddaughter, I suppose.
Well, she's
Fine. That's
she
just
has her own things.
fine. It's not like the old hag's gonna come find me in Mondstadt to settle the score, right?
Anyway, how do we cross?
I'm not telling.
Aw, come on. Don't take it out on us.
I'm not. This is unrelated. Besides, I'm playing a fatus whose job it is to issue riddles. You can't just ask me for the answer.
All right.
Okay, what's the answer?
If you want the answer, think back to what I said at the beginning.
What? Sorry, I gotta.
Mona's riddle was as follows. A human never doubts what their eyes see, or rejects the ground beneath their feet. However, things that are taken to be indisputable are often false. So, one must shift one's gaze elsewhere. Perhaps, upward.
That's what she said. I was like. So it's okay, hold on. So like, oh, it's like sort of mirrored ish, I think. Let's see here. Okay. This way. Are you? Huh? Okay. I couldn't climb. I wish I could. Mika! Who put you here? Who are you supposed to be?
Looks like Mika's guarding this spot.
Ew.
Oh, hey! It's been a while.
Hello, Grandmaster. Hello, everyone. No. Wait, my line. How did you get in here?
I would think you have bigger concerns right now. Tell us where to find the lyre.
It's
He's in
locked in the
character.
back room,
Everyone
but
else is like,
good luck
nah.
getting in there. 3 crests are needed to enter, and each one is guarded by a fatus.
Wait, but in real life, we only needed 1 key.
Yes, but there are 3 locations to visit. If there was only 1 key to be found, there's a good chance the encounters set up at the other 2 locations would go to waste. All our actors worked so hard to memorize their lines. It would be a shame if their part got skipped over.
Alright.
Fair point. They're playing through the story just like us, after all.
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was kind of confused at how I just give up the intel without a fight. But when I actually had to stand up against all of you, it made sense. I mean, Mr. Diluc practically had me in a cold sweat.
Really? I only had one line.
Aha! Yet in a game of cards, it's the ones that remain unturned that strike the greatest fear in your opponent. The same principle applies here.
That's right! And I've been told you have quite a few tricks up your sleeve, Mr. Diluc.
Well.
Anyway, you can head in now. Everyone should be ready.
Oh, was it the part where he beat up the
We can't quite end it like this.
cryo?
I
Was
believe
it cryo?
you have one more line,
Yeah.
Mika.
A cryo abyss mage, and he kept setting his ass on fire or something.
Do I have to say it?
Or was that like in a different story?
All right. I told you everything I know. Now leave me alone.
And off he goes.
Yeah, I think it is that one scene where he's like, please spare me. And then Tilu's just like, nope, I light your ass on fire. Bennett!
Looks like we were followed. Guess Mondstadt's elite aren't to be underestimated, huh?
Stand aside. This one's personal.
Oh.
But this time, I'm fully locked and loaded. Come on, kid. Let's finish what we started.
Oh, shit. You really up to this?
You can't run! Well,
Brace yourself.
off the ante!
Just one hit and he dies.
Okay, you win. Somehow this round wasn't quite as fun.
Probably because you had to act like a fatous. At this point, I could take down those with my eyes closed.
You like took a one shot and then you...
True. Guess I didn't stand a chance, huh?
Oh, so you were the one in the Patoos costume. Does that mean the auto-load bug is fixed now, Nicole?
It would seem so.
Man, their armor is heavy and not breathable at all. You're telling me the Fatui and Sumeru and Natlan also wear this stuff? I can't even imagine.
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits undergo rigorous training. I feel like there's some truth to that after all.
Delusion might be involved too.
Well, even though we lost, Dad had fun for sure. Here's the crest I was guarding. You've earned it.
Oh, and Bennett told me about what happened in Natlan. How you helped him navigate his past. It's hard to believe we finally have answers after all these years. So, on behalf of all the adventurers in Mondstadt, truly, I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, Dad, because he's like an orphan and whatever.
Right? Speaking of, how have things been since you got back, Bennett? Same old, same old. Bad luck included. But that part's nothing new, so I don't mind. I do miss the Asha, though. I hope I get the chance to show them Mondstadt someday.
I mean, you could try.
Talk about bad luck. The minute you put on that Fatui costume, the gun stopped working. How weird is that?
Yeah, thanks for stepping in, Dad. Guess I'll have to hand it in to Miss Nicole for repairs later.
Damn.
Without the crests, I can't activate this device either. Like I said, I told you everything I know. Just leave me alone. Man, I thought I lucked out with just a few lines, but it still wasn't easy to pull off. Anyway, if you want to get into that room, you'll need to track down the 3 Fatui with the crests.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where to go. Because the map is not really giving me much of hints. Like, do I go this way or do I go that way? So.
The road ahead is almost completely blocked. Looks like this person isn't taking visitors. Yes, looks Just have to be careful. We need that crest.
Don't worry, we got a healer.
I swear by my sword.
Don't worry, I got you, Wendy. Boy. He blew himself up. Oh, it's Dvalin.
Coming here first? I'd reconsider if I were you. Ha! You've been warned. Continue at your own risk.
Use of force authorized.
Here we go.
Ha! Ha! Time for retribution!
Resistance is futile. Save yourself the pain.
Burn! Up the engine!
Damn!
Gotta say,
Varka, chill
Paimon
out.
didn't expect you to play this kind of role, Durant.
Well, actually, Aunt Alice was planning for me to play Dvalin if the dragon himself didn't agree to take part. That was the backup plan. Apparently, there's a spell like the one used to make Simulanka that could change me back into an evil dragon.
That does not sound like a good idea.
I have to agree. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the evil dragon anyway. I'm not intimidating enough. Luckily, Dvalin agreed to take part after all, so my role was switched to Timid Fatui Guard B, and I got to wear a costume instead.
Wow, that's a pretty huge change. Why B, though?
Oh, because Mika is Guard A.
As expected, Alice has got it all planned out.
I'm just glad I didn't have to play the evil dragon in the end.
Even though the dragon is not really considered evil, he was just under the abyss stuff. So, alright, last one, I guess.
The Vatus up ahead values wealth above all else. No bargaining chip is off the table.
I give him all
Luckily,
my money.
I've prepared a negotiation multi-tool for this situation. Don't forget to take it with you.
Oh boy, is it? This is perfect.
Mona? Again?
What? The more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's what Alice said. I was hoping to do even more than this, but it is what it is. Anyway, the crest is with me. All I need to know is how much you're willing to cough up to get it. Let's talk business, shall we?
None of it. All of it.
I would have thought there was this much more to be made in a dump like Mondstadt.
Hey! Did you just break character?
What? Of course not. All right, here's the crest.
Not like I can use all the money.
And with that, I'm off the clock. Oh, and by the way, word has it you accomplished something major in Nodcry. You reeled in the true moon from beyond the false firmament.
You know about that?
Well, I spend most of my time staring into a scry glass after all. If something changes in the sky, you think I wouldn't notice? Hydromancy uses the false stars to reflect true fate within the water. Now, I can't help but wonder what I would see if I cast a reflection of the true moon instead. Of course, I need a whole new set of equipment to look into that, which means shelling out a whole lot of mora. So I've been taking on a lot of odd jobs.
No wonder Alice gave you quite a few parts in this.
Generous compensation, minimal manual labor. It's been a good gig. Plus, the Hexencircle never promises an amount they can't deliver. Even though her daughter is, in some part, responsible for my predicament. That was a long time ago, and I know Klee didn't mean it.
Huh. I guess the moon's a big deal in hydromancy. Just spitballing here, but it kind of sounds like your progress would be much faster if you, I don't know, just contacted Barbeloth directly?
Oh, come on. Enough about that old hag. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Oh, come on. Enough about that old...
Oh, she just said that.
All right,
thought she had
we got all the crests. Let's head back and look for Mika.
I thought she would say something more, but nope. It's just the same line before.
Mika! We have the crests.
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole asked me to help activate it. Just one moment.
Thanks.
Just
No
thanks.
problem. Best of luck up there.
Just thanks.
I don't
Nothing
remember
else.
Fatui being this nice. Where's the fun in that?
Of course you want to make things difficult. Come on, let's get out of here.
I don't know, maybe some Fatui are okay. Uh-oh. My mouse is dead. Well, isn't that gonna be just fine? Don't worry, I got to... Bro! Alright, just do your own thing, I guess. My mouse is dead. Just go up and down. Yep, yep, okay. Gotta plug in this stupid thing. Alright, hold on, I'm almost done. No! Stay there. Pikachu! Alright. Alright.
Security's tight around here.
I hope this is safe.
The Holy Liar! Here it is! Wait, but Paimon remembers something about a...
Kinda late for that one, but okay.
Hot-blooded, careless, and reckless heroes! Despair, for you have stepped into my trap! Wait, what? All it did was lock the liar up?
You surprised your own trap?
Well, I wasn't the one who designed it. All Alice said was that activating it would turn the tables.
I see.
How to
That
turn
checks out.
tables.
They laugh as if they already know what is to transpire. I do not have a good feeling about this. Allow me to clarify before we proceed. How was it that the lyre was retrieved back then?
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent guarding this place was given a thorough beating, and then the lock opened.
So then, I'm the one who walked into the trap?
Do not despair, mein Fräulein. Miss Alice provided us with backup, did she not? We are not entirely outmatched.
'Tis true. Though thine Prinzessin stands on the cusp of defeat, courage has not yet failed her. Let this be our last stand! Come forth, my loyal servants! Smite all who stand against us! Look! The ravens get confused if they don't hit... Group 2, reinforce! Forget it. All of you, attack at once!
What the? I was out of their way! The hell? What? I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything.
Yeah. Well, well. It seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one fell swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Time for takeoff.
Our situation is...
All right. I give up.
I give up.
All right. I know when I'm beat. You win.
Things are still
You
going.
were brilliant, Miss Fischl. The recording was fantastic. I'm certain future participants will have a great time.
Yeah! This role was perfect for you! Huh. Your praise is a compliment to your own good sense. Yet know that this is but the least of your princess's abundant talents.
Okay.
Huh. It doesn't look like the lock is opened, though.
True. This isn't what we were told would happen.
I doubt the mages want us to just break it open. It's not their style.
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
And she already met a defeat, so...
Oh, wait! Does that mean the beating up part has to happen for this to proceed? You dare place your princessin in such a scene? 'Tis an affront of the highest order!
I'm afraid it may be the only way to end this, mein Fräulein. But not to worry. It's all pretend, after all.
Very well. I shall allow this trespass, if only to bring this to an end. Just be gentle.
You're up.
Huh? Oh, right. Paimon's the weakest one here. Here goes nothing.
Bitch slapper. Really, just a poke?
Huh, it's open.
Ow.
Miss Alice does love to tease, doesn't she?
Congratulations on obtaining the Holy Lyre der Himmel. That's a wrap for now.
Wow! This is quite the gathering. And do you smell that? Is that the secret menu Barker was talking about?
Try it out.
Oh, Paimon's stomach has been rumbling this whole time, so she's gonna dig in. Don't forget to grab some food before it's all gone, okay?
Yeah. Of course I have to grab
hello.
the food.
Did you need something?
Nope, you just looked relaxed.
You know, we often threw banquets like this when I was little. But then, as more and more of our ranks left on expeditions and I was left in charge, the number of celebrations decreased. I'm not the most natural entertainer after all. Now, seeing a gathering like this after all this time, I can't help but feel a bit regretful for not keeping up the tradition.
I mean, everybody does it
Well
differently.
said, traveler.
Hey, Barbara.
You told me you wanted the expedition members to feel at home. But in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't something you can force. Home is what happens when we're all together like this.
Ah, you're right. And you know what? I've been coming to the same conclusion. The location isn't the most important factor. No matter how far we get from Mondstadt, home is wherever we're together.
Yeah, you deserve it.
I appreciate the kind words, you two. I will do just that. Make sure to do the same, Traveler. It's not often you get to make it back here. There's a lot of people waiting to catch up. Now that we're outside the bubble and no longer in character, there should be plenty of time.
Okay.
Hey! Honorary knight!
What?
Look up! Pretty stellar view from up here, and the breeze is nice too. Care to join me?
How the fuck did you get up there?
All the places to sit. It just had to be there. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, Traveler.
I want to see what everybody
There is no
else...
escape.
Oops. What everybody else got to say.
As the battle hung in the balance, I spoke an incantation from the Emanachreich, broke through their ranks with ease, and thus the holy lyre was mine. 'Twas light work for one such as I.
Cyrus told me all about it. You were amazing. Having seen it for myself, I must admit, you were quite something, my lady. Why, I bet even Barbados himself would have been hard-pressed to catch up with you.
That was Hexenzirkel magic, not some incantation, but... whatever. Guess I'll let her have her moment.
Don't worry, Paimon will save you a serving of every delicious dish.
Uh-huh. Sure you will. Fat piece of shit.
Even though I didn't have a lot of lines, I still had fun. It kind of felt like acting out a lighthearted script alongside a bunch of friends. It was nice to have a laid-back experience for once.
Quite a change of pace from our experience in Notcry, huh?
Yeah, this was far less complicated.
You can say that again.
You can see that again. Okay, Mika, that's a no.
Wanna eat at our table? A whole bunch of friends are there.
All right, let the relaxing begin.
Aw, they're enjoying themselves.
Noelle, I've been looking everywhere for you. Come on, join us.
Just give me 1 second. I need to bring a few crates of drinks over first. But I'll be done soon, I promise.
In that case, I'll help you out.
Aw. How sweet. I can't talk to you guys. Oh, what a shame. How the fuck did he get up here? Bro. Okay.
Have a seat. I come bearing drinks. Booze free, of course. You're welcome.
This is quite the spot.
Ah, well, that's what being home is all about, right? Letting go, feeling at ease. Figure we both deserve that after all this time.
Yeah, it does feel like home.
You think so? Glad to hear it. There's no
it's
place
the only
like
place
home.
that I didn't get arrested.
That's what people say, right? The expedition took me far
be a
and
wanted
wide, and
criminal.
still, little alcohol in my system, it would all come back.
Well,
the cathedral, the statue, the windmills in the city, the pigeons and dandelions in front of the gate. The further away you get, the more you miss it. I might be biased, but it means a lot that you care about this place.
I mean, I don't think Sumeru played us as a criminal, but I know, like, Liyue, Inazuma, Fontaine. Not so much of Natlin. No. And not Nocrai, so. It's one of the few. Still, he is important to me. Wait, who we're getting at? I don't know.
I get that. The people are what make Mondstadt what it is, too. All the carefree kids running around, livening up the place.
He was in that chair.
Which reminds me, I never thanked you for helping Mondstadt out back then. It takes a special person to do what you did. Most people are helpless in the face of abyssal corruption. Considering their target was Dvalin, things could have been bad.
I don't deserve that.
I suppose
much.
Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been awake for long. But still, I doubt the ending would have turned out quite so perfect. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to choose between the dragon's life and Mondstadt's safety, that would have been cruel. Not to mention, the Wild Hunt would have reached our borders sooner or later. We'd have been stretched thin without your help. Maybe you've never put two and two together, but what you did in Natlan also helped reduce the threat of the Wild Hunt. If Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved, the two abyssal powers might have joined forces at some point, making our situation even more dire.
I guess you're right.
Ha! Look at us, taking down the Abyss in two separate nations. Doing the Knights of Favonius proud, aren't we?
I mean, feel like Paimon might have a few things to say about that.
I guess not. In any case, for a knight, honor is something you get to define for yourself.
Or whatever.
No matter what the outside world thinks. And that's the question, isn't it? Why do we do what we do? But I think it's safe to say you already know the answer.
Yeah. But where's Venti? He was right there.
So this is where you've been hiding. You know, I don't think this was designed for sitting.
Ah, when did you become such a stickler? Come have a drink with us. There's plenty.
Don't mind if I do.
What is this?
Grape
Some
juice?
sort of party up here?
Again?
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I started drinking without him.
Disappointing, but understandable. Oh, I almost forgot. Since this banquet is also for the actors, I invited Dvalin.
All right. Might hike up the bill a bit, but who cares? Haven't seen him in too long.
Yeah, well, he turned me down. He never did like being the center of attention. The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a windmill or two.
That's
Guess
true.
it's better not to risk it.
Huh. Maybe it's time to draft a proposal to build him a landing pad.
Wouldn't that attract even more attention?
The traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime, I propose a toast to our honorary knight.
To our honorary knight.
I guess we could bring drinks and food for him.
I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, the final stop on your journey is just around the corner. Snezhnaya. The Tsaritsa's plans have continued to advance. Now, only the Pyronosis remains free from her grasp.
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika's Gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned about its safety for now. So that's good news, at least.
You wouldn't be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold on to their
So
Gnosis,
she doesn't have
now
the
would you,
pyro one.
Grandmaster?
Of course not. I'm not one to rub salt in old wounds.
Her harbingers do often
careful
tend to
there,
take
Venti.
a rather extreme approach. Just look at
You don't
Child
wanna
or
fall
Senora.
over.
But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Senora did
I mean, I'm
not
sure
win the
he'll catch
Geonosis
himself,
using
but-
force.
Right. You told me about the contract Morax signed with her before his death. You're saying she didn't need to resort to violence in Mondstadt either?
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, she could have persuaded me no problem. I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woken up, so I must not have seemed like much of a threat. Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use to me. I didn't care who it belonged to or what means were used to take it. I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps even the entire city, might have become collateral damage.
True. I wouldn't put it past Signora to take civilians as hostages either.
So that's the full story,
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator back then. Perhaps Signora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation.
I had to stop her.
You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad things have changed since. Of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its ranks, so I suspect that Tsaritsa no longer has the means to meddle in other nations like she used to. Who knows? Perhaps a chance to formally meet her in Snezhnaya might come sooner than we think.
Some of our knights remain stationed in Notcry. If you need help, just say the word, and we'll be there.
Well, I feel like I'm getting closer to the truth.
The look in your eyes. It's changed a lot since you first set off from Mondstadt. But my advice remains unchanged. Never forget that the journey itself has meaning, traveler. The birds of Teyvat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of that journey. Perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. Just remember, there is more to life than that.
Yeah.
Alright, that's more than enough acting like a real Archon for one night. Still, not a sip of drink for dear old Venti at a time like this? You're no fun, Varka.
He's like, I can't get drunk for once. Damn.
Dun dun dun! Dun dun dun!
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Da da da!
Oh boy.
This is so fun, Mom! I think so too. Come on, let's blow them all up.
Jesus Christ, no!
Mom, when can I play with the magic toy you made me? Very soon, darling. In fact, it should be ready tomorrow. I just know you're going to love it. Yay! Can we play together? Why, of course. We'll have ourselves a splendid time.
How are their fish are gonna repopulate now because they all blew them up? How are the fish are gonna appear now because they all got blown up? The fish are gone. They're extinct now in Mondstadt because 2 people decided to blow them up. Isn't that sad? So sad.
Scry the sky.
So sad. Oh, oh no. Oh no, indeed. No more fish. No more fish. Imagine. And then, well, because all Jean had to do was relax, and then everything just blew up.
Time for round 2. Huh? Was this bubble this color before? Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. It was like this when I came to check on things this morning.
It's the abyss.
What? That can't be! How would the power of the abyss even get in there?
You sure know your stuff, traveler. That's where my head went too. But I don't know. Something is different about this power.
It's abyssal in nature, but also not a threat.
What does that mean?
It seems to be in an embryonic state. Like an egg that hasn't hatched, the dark clouds before a storm, or an omen before disaster strikes.
Of course, the world within the magic bubble is imaginary, so the same should be true of this abyssal power. At least for now.
You created this magic, right, Alice? Do you have any idea what's going on here?
It's the fish getting their revenge.
New magic does often come with its issues, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised something like this would crop up. As for
It's
a
the fish
solution,
getting
however,
revenge.
I'm afraid I need more information first.
One thing is for certain, at least. Given the current threat, we'll have to close off the bubble to event participants. My apologies, Miss Alice. I know you've made a promise to Klee, but I'm not sure you'll be able to keep it.
Uh-oh.
Have we ever seen Alice look this serious?
Might make her angrier than about the Torre.
Unprecedented crisis notwithstanding, it's too soon to just throw in the towel. What we should be focusing on is how we're going to fix this.
Are we talking about the Klee situation or the Abyss situation?
Both.
Now, I have my suspicions, but I'll need someone to head into the bubble and confirm a few things.
I knew she was gonna say
It's not like we can avoid going in there, right? We have to nip this crisis in the bud, after all.
I agree. We have to take action.
All right. I'll go convince Klee to play somewhere else for now,
I
and
did
then
not
head
expect
right
her
back.
to say that.
In the meantime,
Both.
Nicole, be a dear and keep observing the bubble from out here. Oh, and provide any fixes you can while the rest are inside.
I don't know,
I knew
Alice.
she was gonna say
There
it, but
are
I
quite
didn't
a few
say
unknowns
it.
here.
Think she would say it right
It's
after
not like I
said
can
it.
force people to head in there and take that risk. We angels aren't miracle workers.
You sure about that?
Fine. I'll do what I can. Just be quick, okay? This is your magic, after all.
Well, guess this is our best option. We're definitely not gonna sit back and watch.
What's today's story's gonna be?
The part where Barbados uses the lyre to summon
Wow,
Abyss corrupted
we
Dvalin.
interlinked with our
Then,
own words,
everyone
saying
joins
at the
forces
same
to fight
time.
him inside Storm Terror's lair, purges
It's
him
like
of
we
abyssal
know.
influence, and there you have it. Happy ending.
Yep, that sounds like how it happened.
It's like I'm connecting with Alice
Well,
on a
we
different
got the
level.
gang from back
Let's
then
go.
all here. Let's go in and find out what's happening.
Count me in two. Potential threat or not, if there's even the slightest chance Mondstadt is in danger, I need to get to the bottom of it.
Jean?
It's nothing. I was just feeling a bit, nostalgic, getting to work together like this again.
Yeah. Yesterday felt like that too.
Yes, but that was for fun. That which confronts
was
us
for
now
fun.
is a real crisis. So I
That's a
suppose
day.
the memories just came back to me all at once.
Ooh, look at you getting all sentimental. That's a first.
Paimon, shut the fuck up. She's being
Well,
a dick.
I suppose I am a bit too high-strung most of the time.
Hey, don't be embarrassed to say what you feel. I think that's how things should be. It's how we all grow closer. Besides, the more you open up, the less people will be surprised like Paimon here when you choose to share something.
Just look at Paimon. No filter whatsoever, word vomits whatever comes to mind. And that's what makes her so endearing and approachable.
It's about time you gave Paimon a compliment, Tone Deaf Bard. Hang on. Was that a compliment?
Before we set off, I just want to stress that whatever is happening in the bubble right now is a huge
yes.
unknown.
Paimon is autistic.
I was able to maintain contact before, but right now, all I can observe within is chaos. So I imagine communication might be cut off as well. It might be difficult for us to guide you, so proceed with caution.
Don't worry. This isn't our first time leaping headfirst into a dangerous situation.
There's also
I
a
would know
last
because
resort
I
I can
am
fall
one.
back on if worst comes to worst. Though it would mean all our recent hard work going to waste.
You mean destroying the bubble entirely?
Yes, if it comes down to it.
All right. I'll monitor the situation from outside and provide whatever external fixes and support I can in the meantime.
Understood. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Sound good?
All right, let's go.
Chapter 3. Paimon discovers she's autistic. Goodness.
Whoa! Is this Mondstadt?
Yeah.
Didn't we all come in at the same time? Where are the others?
It might be... The bubble might be highly unstable.
Look! There's Venti! Surrounded by a whole bunch of monsters!
Alright, let's go help.
Ah, perfect timing. Come on, let's show these unwelcome guests the door. Think you can get away? Brace yourself. Ha!
I pieced together some of the communication and control functions and managed to smash together some items that should give us an advantage. These elemental devices should throw users in a pinch and kill users in
Here we go! Time for takeoff. Oh dear. Brace yourselves. Yeah.
All good, Venti?
Very much so, thanks to your timely arrival. But Mondstadt looks like it's in bad shape.
It's all messed up.
Yeah! The city's crawling with abyssal monsters. It's almost like we've already lost.
I'm not sure what happened, but the rest of our group might need backup. Let's find them first.
Good point. Let's go! Look! It's the Volin! Is that just Paimon, or does he look way worse than back then?
You're right. The corruption has spread throughout his entire body. If we had failed to purify him in real life, I imagine this is what would have become of him.
Wait! It looks like something's falling!
It's his tears.
Like the ones we purified in the past?
Yes, but at this point, these tears are essentially crystallizations of abyssal power. If left unchecked, they will continuously summon abyssal monsters, and this disaster will never end. We also need to get our hands on one of them.
Alright, let's go see.
No, this degree of corruption cannot be cleansed. Besides, we need them in their corrupted state if we want to summon Dvalin. I doubt the pure sound of the lyre can reach him in his current state.
Sounds like this whole thing is still gonna end in a confrontation, though. Just like back then.
Yes. I wasn't certain before Dvalin showed up, but now I'm sure this situation is more than simple chaos.
Chaos control!
It seems more like an alternate version
Why
of
did
events.
my brain go to that?
And I have some idea of how it came to be.
Alright, let's
Well,
do this.
monsters abound no matter where we look. You choose where to go, and I'll follow.
Alright.
Think you can get away? Yahoo! Yeah! Ha!
Beware of angry dog. Alright, guess that would have helped too.
Hey, Diluc is over there.
A husband. Yeah.
Here we go. Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Verdict is...
Made it. Thanks for the assist. It looks like Mondstadt is in dire straits. Did you see any knights or civilians on the way here?
Nope.
Then my initial suspicion could be right. The knights have abandoned the city and evacuated all civilians to a different location.
Abandon the city?
In the face of unrelenting abyssal attacks, it's possible they had no other choice. But none of that matters now. An empty city has its advantages. We won't need to divert our attention to protecting civilians, for one. Oh, and this thing. It looks like one of Dvalin's tears. I don't feel good about just leaving it here.
That happens to be just what we were hoping to find. Let's take it with us.
Wait, what about Varka? Have you seen him?
No, I'm not sure where he is. We'll just have to keep looking. Oh, I think I saw Jean on the other side of the city. I was going to head over after clearing out these monsters. We should go help her.
Good idea.
Look, it's Jean!
Burn!
Think you can get away?
I thought it would work, but nope.
Hear me.
Verdict is...
Here we go.
Thanks for the help. I know everything we encounter in this bubble is imaginary, but these monsters sure fight like the real thing. It's a bit too true to life.
Don't worry. As long as we collect Dvalin's tears, we can use this abyssal power to our advantage.
I see. In that case, let's get moving.
Have you seen Varka, by the way? We haven't found him yet.
No, he might be at the upper levels. Let's search together.
Better to find him soon than later. The Grandmaster is an exceptional warrior, but this is the abyss we're dealing with. You can never be too careful.
Stop shocking me.
Time for takeoff.
Barbados, guide us.
Go as far!
Time for retribution!
Think you can get away? Brace yourselves.
Wind, hear me.
victors!
Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Alright, I'm moving. What? Why can I not go the other way? Huh? I'm confused. Not sure where all the teardrops are at, though.
Barbados, guide us.
Brace yourselves. Okay, is it somewhere around here? Nope. Okay. Where else would it be at? Think you can get away? Here we go.
I swear by my sword.
Time for retribution!
Alright, somewhere over here. There it is. Wrong button.
Huh? What happened?
GD player. Hello, welcome in.
The Grandmaster should be over there. Come on, let's hurry.
We're here to help.
Perfect timing. Let's do this.
Burn!
Time for takeoff.
Varka!
Up the ante! Maria sweeping in! Thunder! Up the ante! Burn!
Wait, hear me. Think you can get away? Let's play!
Verdictus! Thunder!
I'm
Looks
doing
like
pretty
we're all back together. Everyone in one piece?
The One Piece is real!
Yes. The honorary knight arrived just in time to help us out.
Now that we've collected Dvalin's tears, the monster attacks appear to be easing up too. I'm sure you've noticed, Varka, but the city is pretty much a ghost town at this point.
Yeah, we should get out of here. No sense wasting our strength.
Okay, that was kind of awkward.
This place should be safe from monster attacks for now, at least.
Anyone there? The communication function bugged out again. Do you copy? It's me, Nicole. Alice just got back too.
Yeah, we can hear you now! What's going on?
When designing this experience, we cut out the part where the traveler cleanses the abyssal power, and we didn't think to replace it with a different sequence of events. I think what we're witnessing is a direct result of that.
Damn, it's more like a
Alice
what if.
thought the events in the bubble would be independent from each other. But since the magic is contained in one place, it appears a casual link has formed between all the events within it. And so, because Dvalin was never purified, we've encountered a major bug.
I knew it. So, what we're witnessing now is like an alternate version of events where the honorary knight never appeared in Mondstadt.
Wait, but
True.
even if the Traveler never
It's a
showed
what
up,
if.
you could have done something, right, Venti?
The Abyss is a far greater enemy than one person can face. I could have handled that specific situation, sure, but it wouldn't have gone quite so well. If I'm not mistaken, you've seen how that version of the story goes yourself, right, Varka? Through the mage's scryglass?
Yeah, it was a kind of prophecy. It felt so real, I doubt I could ever forget it. In the end, you were able to seal Dvalin away, but you were wounded in the process.
But if Dvalin was sealed, how did things get to this point?
Because a seal doesn't solve the root problem. Over time, the abyss would just grow stronger and stronger, deteriorating Dvalin's consciousness until there was nothing left.
Wait, does that mean what we saw earlier was...
The aftermath of Dvalin breaking free from the seal. That's right. He is in dire straits. The power of the abyss has fused with his flesh and bones. Purifying him now in this state is no different than sentencing him to death.
Well,
So, if we want to resolve this crisis,
We have to kill Dvalin. I know that sounds intense, but remember, this is a fictional world. The real Dvalin is right as rain and a lot more mellow than this one, that's for sure. We have our solution, so let's hop to it. Should be a piece of cake for a group like this. No time to lose, right? We've got Klee waiting for us after all.
She's playing somewhere else right now, so we do have some time. Of course, the sooner we resolve this, the better.
You're right. This is the only way.
I know Dvalin means a lot to you. If this is too hard, you can leave it to us, you know? No need to scar yourself over a game, right?
I'll be fine. I was prepared for that possibility back then, too. Let's go. Storm Terror's lair awaits. This is it. Ready, everyone?
Oh boy, it's been such a long time since I had to do this.
More than.
Of course.
It's been years.
I just hope I learned a thing or two since the first time around.
Ha! Guess I'm the newbie, huh? Good thing I'm a quick learner then.
What about you, Traveler? This was your first big fight into that. Were you nervous back then? How about now?
I'm not nervous. We've all grown a lot since then.
Oh,
We
thank God
overcame
we
this
get to
challenge
speak.
once, and we can do it again.
Paimon believes in you!
Then let the mournful cries of this lyre, tainted and defiled, summon a familiar now utterly warped.
You alright, Barbados?
Turning the surging abyss into musical notes is no simple task. But how could I claim to be the finest bard into that if I didn't rise to the occasion?
I have heard enough.
I thought he said, "Oh, you fuck bitch." Like, what the? Or something weird like that.
Well, this hulking dragon is as intimidating as ever!
Remember,
Oh God, it's been a
we need to wear
while.
him down first before we can attack his weak spot.
Oh God, it's been so long. I don't remember how to defeat this guy.
I swear by my sword!
Time for retribution!
Well, shit. I remember we had to jump from platform to platform. But God, it's been too long.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
At this point, no.
Time to switch positions.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Now's our chance. Climb up and attack the abyssal core.
Oh yeah, that's right. We had to do this.
Yeah. Thunder! Maria sweeping in! Burn! Thunder!
Burn! Thunder!
Nice job! One more to go.
Oh, Jesus.
On me.
Here.
Think you can get away? Wind, hear me. Go and fly!
Ambiente! Charge! Ambiente!
the ante? Is that what he said? My old brain has to think on how to defeat this guy, and then now I'm like, oh, well, at least they kind of have a quick reminder. It's like, oh yeah, we gotta defeat the crystal that's on his back once he passes out or whatever. Which is probably best for most of veteran Genshin players now.
Thunder! Maria sweeping in! Thunder! Thunder!
And I know you have to get those, obviously, to fly to one place to the other. Well,
Barbados, guide us.
Time for takeoff.
up the ante. I think that's what he said. I'm like, what?
Up the ante!
What is this?
Thunder! Burn! Up the ante!
There you go.
Thanks, Gene.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Two of them now.
Devouring, you're here!
I follow the liar's song, wherever it leads.
Thank you. Looks like the mage's tale isn't over yet.
And we left. Oh, there they are. I'm like, where's the other three? I think
Might not
the
be a
ball is
happy
supposed to
ending,
be some
but
sort of like
someone's got to strike the final blow.
It's your
underwater
turn to be
sea
the
dragon
hero.
esque.
I'll take
Design.
knight over hero any day.
Okay, I was like, we can't cut that thing in half like that. That is too OP for us. Klee saw nothing.
I'm here to play!
Why did she make that face? That's a weird angle. She probably noticed that the only issue left for the Knights to resolve might be the window Dvalin broke.
Looks like it was a happy
They
ending
can always
after all.
replace it. What, you think the dragon is supposed to pay for that?
It had its fun moments and its thrills. All in all, Paimon had a great time.
Pay up, Dvalin. You pay for that window.
Without some collateral damage, though. Sorry about the window, Jean.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
spill out your
As long as
coins
the
there,
building itself is
mister.
intact, I consider that a win. I'll arrange for the window to be replaced at a later date. In any
least it's
case,
the window,
we were
not
lucky
like the
Dvalin
whole
arrived when he
wall
did.
building.
It would have been
Jeez.
tricky to deal with a flying opponent otherwise.
I suppose I could have created a gust of wind to whisk us up, but I'm not sure our gliders would have survived the process.
Honestly, after everything we faced, I can't believe Alice still decided to bring Klee in there to play. She's a daring one, that's for sure. I mean, can we be certain there aren't other bugs that just haven't cropped up yet?
I suppose that speaks to the confidence the mages have in their magical mastery.
If I know Alice, the whole bubble could have been blown to bits, and Klee still wouldn't have had a single scratch.
Her abilities do speak for themselves, I suppose.
So, what now? Anyone down for a drink? My treat.
Sounds like a great idea. But tonight it's on me. I happen to have a bottle of fine wine set aside just for the expedition team.
Haha, even better. Count me in.
Say no more! You had me at fine wine.
All right, let's head over to my place then. You're coming too,
It's its own
right, Jean?
weakness.
I'm afraid not. There's still a lot of work to do.
So what? The world's not gonna end if you push it off? Come on, we never get a chance like this.
I suppose that wouldn't be a problem if you head back to headquarters with me after we're done and help make up the work.
On second thought, how about you just join us when you're done with that? What about you, Honorary Knight? Gonna tag along?
I got some questions for Alice.
Okay, all's well that ends well, am I right? To the bar!
As in, how the hell did that happen?
Alice loves going to the library. Let's wait for her there.
Almost glitched in the chair.
Looking for me? I'm glad. I wanted to thank you for helping me keep my promise to Klee. She had a splendid time in the bubble. Nicole came with us to make sure all was in order and prevent any similar incidents from happening in the future. You live and you learn. It's rare, but even the Dodo King isn't immune to a small slip-up here and there, I suppose.
So, it's all fixed?
Yes, quite. The recording work is done as well, so now all we have to do is play it on loop. It should be smooth sailing from here on out. Anyone and everyone can now enjoy the bubble at their leisure. Nicole will keep an eye on them, of course.
Is it leisure, not leisure? So that fate was changed, right?
I wouldn't put it quite like that. It was more like a fate that will not come to pass.
Huh? What's the difference between the two?
Let us not forget the courageous dragon slayer in the story. Well, in real life, he had already left on an expedition to Nodcry at that time. Of course, That doesn't mean Dvalin would have escaped his destined death, for another hero would have come along and paid a painful price for victory.
But what we saw in the bubble was what happened after Dvalin broke free from the seal. So, couldn't Varka have been back by then?
Dear Paimon, you're free to ponder such questions yourself, of course, but it's of little use to ask them aloud. Word to the wise. Do not lose sleep over all those what-ifs, over the fates that will not come to pass. It's an exercise in futility. Those who can observe fate see both the good and the bad of what could have happened. But all that matters is what did happen. Those alternate fates are nowhere near as important as the world that exists in the here and now.
Alright.
So, the abyssal power inside the bubble was pretty real.
Ah, you're saying it was as if the bubble itself had become contaminated. I suppose some gunk could have stuck to my luggage while I was wandering the border and got mixed into my magic without me noticing. Just kidding. I would never be so careless. Your intuition is spot on, Traveler. What developed in the bubble was a nascent form of abyssal power that, if left unchecked, would evolve into the real thing.
What? So it didn't come from outside? It just appeared out of thin air?
The abyss is perilous, cunning, dangerous, obsessive, and most infuriating of all, a complete and utter mystery. I'm sure you've seen for yourself how complex it can be. The Hexen Zircle has been observing its energies for a long time, and I think Barbalot's interpretation is the most accurate. The essence of the abyss lies in the hatred carried by all the fates that will not come to pass.
By all the fate.
This world is filled with conflicting elements. That one thing should happen signifies that a different possibility has been eliminated. These events can be small, almost trivial. I had Sweet Madame for lunch today, for instance. That means the Alice who chose tea break pancakes instead is no more. Of course, they can also be events that threaten the world, such as my friend Rhindotter's decision to tap into the abyss. In that instant, the tale of a future in which she remained pure was gone forever. So then, the question at the heart of it all is this. Why must these fates be the ones to disappear?
Paimon gets it. It's hatred that stems from not being chosen.
Precisely. The magic we wove this time involved recreating the past. However, some of the variables we added allowed a certain amount of these unchosen fates to come very, very close to reality. And thus, the abyss showed its teeth. Of course, much like always, it is not existence that it seeks, but the destruction of all. In the end, though, it wasn't a huge issue. Things like this happen on the border all the time.
Interesting.
It has quite the victim complex, that's for sure. It's obsessed with entering this world at all costs. And that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. Because when you think about it, to exist in this world is to be a spark of luck amidst countless possibilities. How precious is that?
I guess I would agree to that.
Alice, you're here.
Oh no.
I'm truly sorry about this, but per the regulations of the Knights of Favonius, I'm afraid I must send you to confinement.
Whatever for? Things turned out just fine with the magic bubble.
It's not for the magic bubble.
Besides, if that's what this is about, shouldn't Nicole come along too?
It's not for that one. It's the fishes.
It's not about the bubble. We received word that a number of fish have been injured as a result of explosions near Starfell Lake. As I'm sure you're well aware, fish blasting is strictly prohibited.
Oh dear. Run, Clee! Save yourself!
She's already inside.
Guess it's a day of first for the Dodo King, huh?
Oh, farewell, forever traveler. You shall never see me again. We were so
ever meet again after in the confinement room. No! Hey, at least you'll get along with Cleed now.
Here, I'll draw him for you. Look, this is the bad guy who made a whole bunch of trouble for Daddy. It's all his fault Daddy couldn't make it back this time. That big meanie. We should blow him up.
Jesus Christ.
That's right, he is a big meanie. But thanks to the honorary knight and her friends, he's not going to be much trouble anymore. Yay! The honorary knight is the best!
Cleed wants to blow him up. Not only did Tori is one of our enemies, but he also gained another one. We don't really have enough time to do the story quest, though. So... See, they're having a fun time in there. It's not like anything's going bad. It's more like a little timeout room with coloring papers and stuff.
Add Astro. Thank you for coming.
Oh yeah, today I get to take a visit, I think. What do you mean after 7 hours? Thought it was every Friday. Bah, whatever. I guess not. Thought I could. Well, it looks like we got some dialogue here. Some chats. Some chatters. To chat. Let's see. What's Nicole up to?
Yes, just like that. This will be more than enough to assassinate Varka.
What the fuck?
I'm going to assassinate Varka.
May I ask why?
I need ideas for assassinating the Grand Master.
No, you're not.
I went over this with Alice a long while ago. She stands with me, and has even offered several ideas on how I might take him out.
What the hell?
Of all her suggestions, this one seemed the most promising. Bring a full cart of Mondstadt's newest dandelion wine all the way here, and then, before Varka's very eyes, tip the entire cart over the cliff. Perhaps the monumental, overwhelming grief will make him collapse, or go drown himself in whatever other wine he can find.
That doesn't sound like it'll work. Wait, no! Don't even think about doing something so horrible.
When writing a novel, the author, naturally, seeks to be as extravagant as possible, especially when writing detective novels. If the opening lacks a striking turn, how is the rest of the plot meant to unfold? Alas, this will be my final attempt at writing detective novels. Oh, I suppose they call them crime novels in Inazuma. In any case, they all tell
It doesn't
crime.
matter. Same
There's hardly a
difference.
meaningful distinction. I also discussed it with Barbie, but our novel writing sessions always evolve into crime planning sessions. Methods of crime and puzzles of deduction. We have explored plenty of those, yet the plot would not advance.
Why?
The Angel Killer case. Try as they might, the culprit remained elusive. The desperate detective rushed into the crowd, then shouted the revered names of the 4 great rulers at the sky. Whoosh! Pitter-patter. Boom! Detective and murderer reduced to ash.
Damn, what the
What kind of
fuck?
writing is that? Doesn't that leave no room for deduction at all?
Of course there is. It was only through painstaking deduction that the detective finally discovered the names of the 4 great rulers, learning also that shouting them at the sky would inevitably reduce one to ash.
We mean the deduction to find a killer.
My point exactly. Simply deducing who the culprit is has become dreadfully unoriginal. The subject of one's deductions must be something more creative. I even thought of having a Seelie detective, an angel who, longing to become a detective, became a Seelie, and by some twist of fate, ended up as a detective's assistant. All Seelies love to guide people, so this one went about leading the detective from case to case. I found the idea rather interesting. Come to think of it, the Seelie detective and the angel killer case seem far more interesting than assassinating the Grand Master. Never mind, guess I'll move on to work on that idea then.
You're gonna move on.
It's precisely because I overthink every little detail that I've lost interest in continuing. Not to mention the mountain of words I'll have to write. The very thought of penning all those words. Oh, what a hassle. And I can't even get a ghostwriter for this one. I'll just work on the angel killer case instead. But how might the detective deduce the truth? Perhaps he could have a conveniently informative dream.
Well, we'll see about to kill someone. What's the... I don't want to get into all of that. I still haven't got any of these guys yet. We got another one up here, so... Oh, it's him and Flynn's. What are they up to?
Well, Mr. Flint's, now we're completely out of options. Who on earth came up with the idea to have Miss Aino attend the big meeting at headquarters? It couldn't possibly have been her request, could it?
It was me.
Oh.
You? Please tell me this is part of some new trick.
It certainly is. When a solitary leaf takes to the breeze, it cannot fail but draw the eye. Yet when a multitude of leaves depart in unison, the singular form can no longer be distinguished.
Got it.
Sharp as ever, I see. Still, I must express my great regret for being unable to participate in such an enlightening assembly.
Be that as it may, Mr. Flins, look at all the autumn leaves in this building. I imagine all of them would love to fly away quickly. I can already imagine all their excuses. Stomach aches, headaches, outstanding assignments, emergency deployments.
Are you familiar with these?
Nope. They've used up all the excuses and left none for me. I mean, good heavens. We once had 20 Ratniki down with stomach aches, 15 who hurt their legs in a fall, 6 struck by fevers, and 8 with urgent matters to attend to. If an outsider saw this, they'd think our headquarters had been raided by the Wild Hunt.
In all fairness to them, if this place were genuinely to face a sudden incursion of the Wild Hunt, I am confident that they'd be here in full force.
Very funny, sir, but I have no intention of attending a meeting with the Wild Hunt.
And neither do I. Yet, as we both know, the Wild Hunt seem to have a special fondness for playing the part of uninvited guests.
Anyhow, I'm usually the only one left in the entire meeting room. And then, I still have to deliver the meeting minutes to the absentees after it's done.
Then I must extend my sincere gratitude for your efforts.
Could you come by yourself next time, then?
As I said before, such frustrations likewise possess an uncanny propensity to show up without invitation.
When can this poor leaf finally drift away?
No need to drift away completely. Just a little further than the nearest leaf.
Thank you, but I'm the leaf nearest to you, aren't I?
Rest assured, young master, we'll all make landfall together. Besides, I'm inclined to believe that no autumn leaf ever falls where it shouldn't.
Well, and that's on him. Because I guess her classes are a little bit too much for him. I don't know. Oh. Because they're all over the place. Hello? Oh, that was weird. I'm coming, my husband. Shut up.
Huh? Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her? The person sitting behind the desk is...
The Duke has turned to a Melzane. I knew it.
That's not right. This is clearly...
And then a Duke must have turned into a fish out.
What on
Fish
earth
out,
are you talking
whatever it's
about?
called.
Sorry, Passive. She's not quite herself right now.
Oh, hey there.
Morning, noon, night, Passive. Hello to you too, Passive. Still, what are you doing here in the Fortress of Millipede?
Got a job?
I can't imagine what kind of work Passive could do here. Patrol the sea with fish ships in tow? Big bright light! Melazine! Passive. Hungry. Paimon doesn't know what that big bright light is, but we can deal with the hunger problem at least. Traveler, you must have something yummy in your bag. Why don't we...
Ryo, right here. I see we have some unexpected guests. Welcome. Just give me a moment to put my things down.
Yes!
How times change, huh? Me of all people diving into the water to hunt for food.
Paimon sure didn't expect you to do that personally, Your Grace.
I don't actually mind. Nothing wrong with the occasional swim. It's good exercise, and if I'm lucky, I even get a free otter show out of it.
Right! Almost forgot how idle you can be sometimes.
So how did they end up here?
Ah, so that's her name. Passive. I like it. It sounds leisurely. Just hearing it said out loud makes me feel relaxed. Oh, but to answer your question, basically, Miss Passive lingered a little too long under the searchlight and got herself captured by some overzealous guards. I suspect she was too busy admiring the nearby Tidalga to notice the trap closing in around her. You should be more careful in the future, Passive. Don't forget, some fish out there use lights on their heads as bait to snare their prey. If you're hunting Tidalga, there's a good chance an anglerfish is hunting you.
Passive?
Can't understand what I'm saying, huh? Well, not to worry. Someone that can translate will be here shortly.
Who?
I believe you're already acquainted. He sometimes goes by New Valet.
Oh.
Well, what do you know? I have a knack for this. I understood who she was talking about right away. Not that it was hard to guess. Makes sense that a Melazine would know Neuvillet. Still, I've never met a Melazine who eats Tidalga, speaks in riddles, and even uses Melazine to express negation.
Well,
about that.
A long story.
Where?
Sorry to keep everyone waiting. I trust I am not late?
Ah, Neuvillet. Of course not. Whenever you deem fit to grace us with your presence is always the perfect time. Miss Passive is waiting for you.
Take your time, finish your food. We will talk afterwards.
Oh, this looks just like a parent finding their lost child in the park.
Well, that's about right, actually. He's only here because I broadcasted a missing person notice throughout all of Fontaine.
Aha.
It seems we are in fine spirits today. These jokes are certainly imaginative.
Seeing Passive safe and well seems to have put you in good spirits too. She must be very important to you.
Since there are no outsiders here, I'll get right to the point. Despite appearances, she is quite different from other Melusines.
That explains it. So that's why Passive expresses herself in such a unique way. You see, this is why it's always worth striving to stay alive as long as possible.
Gain more knowledge?
To hear stories from those who have lived longer than you about things you never knew.
He's getting something.
It seems Miss Passive agrees as well.
Hello, welcome
Indeed.
in.
Thank you very much for taking care of her.
My pleasure. And thanks to you all, I now have ample reason to give my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute a little task. I'm hoping they can add some ID verification functionality to our big, bright lights. I mean, of all the ways to invite our friends at the fortress to come and visit, this doesn't seem like the most sustainable long-term strategy.
You're right. Even we get picked up from time to time while passing by.
Can't wait to see the investors come up.
Don't get your hopes up. I'm just hoping I get to see it before I die.
Until the process is complete, I shall inform the Melusines to avoid any such big, bright lights when passing through. I shall do the same.
Sounds good. I'm sure you'll manage.
Apologies for the inconvenience. In any case, I cannot stay long, so I shall take my leave together with Passive. If there are other matters to discuss, let us meet above the surface.
Understood.
Passive, come! Goodbye, Ryo!
Bio from Ryo. See you next time. Oh dear. I forgot to have Neuvillette explain the anglerfish metaphor to Passive, and I didn't get to ask about enconomia either. Well, never mind. There's no rush. I'll write him a letter when I send the documents over.
I'm sure he'll tell you everything about that yet. Yeah. Where else do we have to go? Might be maybe in Leeway? For Sabai? I don't know. Maybe not. Who else do we got in here?
Boring!
Boring! I know. Relax. Relax! Where was it? It was this one. We have to... Natland, Idazuma, and Leeway, maybe. Well, there was nothing in Leeway, so let's see about the other two. Unless I have to, do something. Okay, not there. Not here either. Well, there is one way. Get to write a wish to someone. About, I think, once a day or something like that. I guess I'll just do it to her. You shall meet this spread soon. Alright. Well, there's nothing else that we could really do. Because Varka's gonna take probably more than 4 hours-ish. Or 2 to 4 hours. And anyways, so we shall see. But until then, I will be seeing you all next week. Sometime next week, because I am ending for today. Thank you everybody for watching today's stream. I hope you guys liked it. Let's see, who shall we raid? Oh, hold on just a minute. Looks like someone is opening up some V cards, maybe? Let's see. See if they're on or not. Yes. We're gonna go ahead and raid Tambourine Club. They are doing their opening boxes of V cards. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.